I set up the stream. I was about to start, and then the camera was completely broken. Where's the old one? Oh, well, I've lost the old one now. Never mind. Yeah, I had a bit of an issue with the camera. It the lens wouldn't close when you turn it off, and it wouldn't fully open when you turned it on, and the camera kept screaming at me to fix it, and I couldn't. I tried everything, I couldn't fix it. So now Stan's messaged me now. I hope you enjoy the game. Thanks, Stan. Yeah, I've stole Ebs' camera because she doesn't really do content creation anymore, so you know, he's what it is. Couldn't catch my beauty. Man, I did my hair so nice today. Like, I was meeting my family, so it's like, you know, I'm gonna take the effort to like straighten my hair, look presentable, and then I sat down in front of the PC just now and I went, that's too weird, I can't. And I chucked the beanie on. Let's go. Alright, Slay the Princess. Okay, yeah, that's coming out of my headphones. Whoa, that sounds weird. I thought it was coming out of the speakers then. Alright, here we go. Let's turn the volume up. 2 streams? Yes, one one is a short stream. One is a normal stream. If you're on the short stream and you want to watch it in wide format, just come over to the other link. If you want to watch it in short form on your phone, watch it in short form on your phone. And if you're on Twitch, you have no idea what the hell I'm talking about. Let's go. Slay the Princess. Let us begin simping. Keep clearing my throat, by the way. I've overstuffed.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin.
Ooh.
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
What's she doing in the cabin?
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Oh. Kaif's shirt hurts my brain when he moves. Oh, you're right, actually. Yeah. The stream can't quite get all the pixels on screen. It's quite transparent. Okay, so I can explore the end of the world. What are you talking about? Or have you considered maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? Can't someone else do it? Forget it, I'm not doing it. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with world ending? Do I get some sort of reward? Oh, okay, thanks for telling me what to do. Sweet, I've always wanted to offer Monarch. Viva la revolution! I'm down with that.
That's the spirit.
Thank you!
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Uh-oh.
A warning before you go any further.
Yeah?
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
But what if she's hot?
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Yeah, yeah. The game, I don't think, explains it, but explore options do not progress the current conversation. I see.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Okay, into the cabin. Oh.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare.
Almost.
The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Wait. Hang on, right? So, there's a princess in a basement in a random-ass cabin. The cabin's completely empty. There's a table with a knife on it. And you're trying to tell me I'm going to save the end of the world, and this isn't some way of pinning a murder on me? Come on, bro.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
True. In we go.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Wow, that's a way to cut him. I can't even say that word. That's a way of not making yourself feel guilty. There you go.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Is he gonna voice her or is a woman gonna voice her? Let's find out.
Who's there?
Okay. Who's there? Do I...
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Down here.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Have you ever considered that maybe I want to get manipulated? Hey, I think I'm here to kill you.
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
Great job. You gave away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
Smash.
There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
You weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me.
Yeah, I mean, like, the guys told me to come down here and kill you, so... I'm just here to talk.
Then why did you bring a knife with you? How about you drop it, and then we can chat?
That is a good point. I am being a little bit hostile right now.
She makes a compelling point. What if we just dropped the blade and talked? Look at her. It's not like she's a threat.
Yeah. Who's she gonna hurt?
Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
True, and it's a messy job. I'll put the knife on the floor and we'll have a little chat.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
But she has quite an evil voice.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed.
Hello!
We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
I think we can move the camera down a little bit. We'll put it as far down as the chat can go. There we go.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
I know, it's so weird, isn't it? Wait. Relationship? Are you coming on to me? No. Play it cool. I'm here because you were supposed to end the world.
Don't just tell her that.
Why not?
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think.
Sus. Especially with that face, you fucking sussy baka.
I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
Just how long has she been down here?
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
You make a compelling argument. But then I look at your eyes and I don't believe you. Wow. Oh no. I was hoping you'd tell me.
Ending the world seems like an awful lot for just one person to do. I wouldn't even know where to start.
Same actually. Can I ask her why she's a princess?
I believe her. She doesn't have to know how to destroy the world to be capable of doing it.
Ah. Well, why don't you fucking tell me, Mr. Narrator?
At the end of the day, Whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust.
Right.
Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why.
Yeah, you're right.
That doesn't sound right to me.
Yeah, you're
But I
right.
don't think it sounds right to you
Yeah.
either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
Yeah, she's right. Yeah, everyone else is wrong.
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
In it.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear.
Alright, enough with the sass now. You ain't making your case here, are you?
But you don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
Jack shit, baby.
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust. So do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
I need to speak with the manager.
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch no less.
What's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Off with her head! I've heard enough.
Again, she offers no specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of her.
Okay, I think we've talked enough.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here.
I don't actually. I mean, she's a bit of a bitch, right? She wants to be called royalty. But that doesn't mean I just kill her, right? That's wrong. I'm gonna keep you locked away down here, at least for a bit. We can get to know each other better while I decide what to do.
That seems like a pretty good compromise.
Yeah.
Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
Apparently she's been down here a long time, so she ain't going anywhere anytime soon.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. You can make it easier for both of us if you help.
Bro, that's some fucking evil talk.
And if you don't...
And if I don't...
I can promise that you'll come to regret that decision.
Hang on. I'm not bargaining with you. You're supposed to be bargaining with me.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
Hey, fuck you, bitch.
You charge the princess, blade trembling in your hand.
Huh?
But you've already lost the battle.
What do you mean I've lost the battle? Why am I covered in pustules?
She casually sidesteps your thrust before knocking you to the ground with a single blow from her elbow.
We shouldn't have hesitated.
But she doesn't stop there. She kicks you a few times for good measure, the pointed tip of her shoes feeling like a pickaxe against your fracturing bones. Making sure you stay down.
Wait, what's wrong with my fucking hands?
As you lie, crushed and broken on the basement floor, the princess kneels on your throat. With the
Mommy.
kind of weight you didn't think her slight frame could possibly possess. As you gasp for air, she eyes you with an intense curiosity.
Bro!
You shouldn't have let that fear creep into your heart. You had the upper hand, and now look at you.
I can't believe you've done this.
Is this really the best you could do? Look at you. Completely broken.
Yeah.
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little disappointed.
Nurture me, mommy.
She applies more pressure, slowly squeezing what's left of your
Stop!
life out
Stop!
of your
I can't
lungs.
breathe.
This is the end, isn't it?
The fuck?
I'm afraid it is. everything goes dark, and you die.
Oh, what the fuck, man?
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
And a dead body, right?
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu.
A terrible sense of deja vu? No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here.
Wait, are they saying if I don't slay her, it's the end of the world? Do they mean it's the end of my world? Because it kind of just... The world kind of ends if I die,
If he doesn't
right?
remember what happened, then
My world,
maybe
at least.
it's best to keep it that way.
Ha!
You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. What does it matter what he knows? There's nothing we can do to stop her. She's just going to kill us again.
Oh. Wait. I see.
She is not going to kill you unless you let her. But slaying the princess and saving the world is going to be much more difficult than it has to be if you spend the whole time second-guessing yourself.
Okay. This is more than just deja vu. I'm pretty sure this whole thing literally just happened.
It hasn't. Or if it has, I certainly haven't been a part of it. We've just met for the first time, you and I.
No. I don't think so. Let's assume I'm telling the truth. And all of this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me.
Uh-huh.
You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
You're damn right.
Of course we died. We couldn't land a single blow on her, and she broke every bone in our body before she decided to let us die. What were we supposed to do to stop her then? What are we supposed to do to stop her now? It's pointless.
I agree.
She's just a princess. Slaying her shouldn't have been difficult, but congratulations. You've been given another chance to actually do this right.
Ah, so now you tell the truth.
And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything?
True.
If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
No, they didn't.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. The princess killed us and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here.
Yeah.
Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
Good question.
If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died?
She destroyed the world.
Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would?
Fuck them.
If she ended the entire world, why should we even bother? We might as well just walk up to that cabin, break her chains and let her do whatever she wants. It's all the same in the end. Just because she's capable of ending the world doesn't mean you're not capable of slaying her. Both of those things can be true at the same time. So chin up. I believe in you.
Well, I don't. Bye, everybody.
You're right. We should just leave. There's nothing we can do to stop her, so we might as well enjoy what little time we have left. Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave?
Yes.
Do you even know where you're going?
No. I mean, yeah, I know where I'm going.
Somehow I doubt that, but fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
Yes.
That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
Oh, what the fuck, man? Well, I guess I'll just turn around again.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
Yeah, but I might die. And if I might die, for the sake of people I don't know, and I'm not gonna do it, so I'm going. Bye-bye.
But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came.
Wait, something isn't right. Can you still hear me? You're supposed to wind up back at the cabin again. But everything is getting fuzzy.
I win.
What's going on? Where are we? We're dead, obviously.
The world around you is unwound, its physical matter replaced by a textured nothingness. It is quiet. There is a distant rumbling, a sound of many sounds. Undulations pulse loud as something other comes close. Feelers probe across the fabric of reality. Extremities find your consciousness and wrap themselves around it. You are no longer alone. Resistance. Fingers drag claws across the glass surface of your soul. Frustration. This vessel is full of you. I need something empty I can crawl inside of. I need something shaped like me. This is a bit of a nightmare. I think I'll just wake up now. It's not.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
What the fuck just happened?
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
So, have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up?
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock.
Yeah? Why so?
Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up.
You don't know that one.
And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation.
Okay.
Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that.
It's kind of fucked up.
It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything.
Yeah, but, like, the chicken that hatched is hot.
Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
Okie dokie. But can't someone else do this?
Unfortunately, you're the only one who can pull this off. I don't make the rules. I wish I did, but I don't.
Well, who's making the rules then? Because I think we need to have a talk with them, you know? Hey, turn. There we go. I feel like that didn't do anything. Come on, you fucker. Alright. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending?
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end.
Maybe I do.
I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those, right?
Okay, do I get a reward?
Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you get it.
Oh, why didn't you just fucking say so then? Come on, let's do it. Woohoo! Thanks for telling me what to do.
Don't mention it. It's all part of the job. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you...
Here we go. Let's see. We don't need the blade.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her... Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Wait.
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to
Is her
remember
voice
it for the
different?
rest of your life. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
Yes. I'm just gonna... Where's the option for stares around the corner and breathes heavily at the princess?
Good. You're still listening to reason. It would be better if you had a weapon, but you may still be able to do what needs to be done.
I got hands, it'll be fine.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Mm-hmm.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Can one more thing ride on me?
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
I'll see what I can do.
You're only making this more difficult.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake.
Nah.
You're doing the right thing.
Yeah, that's right, we're a hero.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
I don't, sorry.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
How do I just... Aw, Dexterion, dude. Thank you so much for the $100, man. You fucking wild one. As usual, thank you so much, dude. Time for my tribute. Is it... Are we giving the tribute to the princess? I think she deserves it. Thank you so much, Dex, man. Thank you, dudes. I'm gonna check upstairs. Maybe the key's still lying around somewhere up there. And if not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free.
Okay. I'll be here. Good luck.
You're welcome. I love you.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Well, I guess we'll just have to start a life down here then.
Is someone else here?
Hey, let me out of here.
Your shouts and pleas are met with silence. I'll repeat myself once again. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
I'm gonna try the door anyway.
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
Motherfucker.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to.
Yeah.
Easier for whom?
Yeah, you're just watching, bro.
Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
Maybe I like mess.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Unfortunately, yes.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
Yeah.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing?
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
I'm gonna save you.
Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place.
I'm gonna save you. We're gonna have to stamp the bone though, so you're gonna have to bite down on something, okay?
You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm.
You're too cool with this, lady.
Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal.
Yeah, she didn't seem to mind.
No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground. How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
I can fix her.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Yeah, let's go.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world.
Excuse me, motherfucker?
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
No, my body doesn't.
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
No! I put the blade on the ground.
What are you doing?
Run, princess, run!
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
I know.
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect.
Save yourself, princess! I won't let somebody else dictate my life.
Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
Never! What if I want to fucking die? Resist!
The blade. Move the blade.
No, it's my body. Get out of my body.
As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
It isn't. It's my body.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
Okay, now you put the blade on the floor.
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
No. Just put the dagger down.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
You want to die with me?
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her
Yeah,
sake.
boys. Yeah. We'll fucking save her. We will, won't
For her sake. Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone.
we? Yeah, but we doomed everyone together.
Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
Woo!
I'm sorry.
It's alright, princess. She's my queen.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she? Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her knife work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
Hey, what about her?
I'm so sorry.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks. It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice.
I'm just like,
It's over.
I love you.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Fuck. Ayo, kitchen PC.
You're on a path in the woods,
This
and at the
camera
end of
keeps
that path
fucking
is a
rotating.
cabin. And in the basement
There we
of
go.
that cabin is a princess.
Welcome back, everybody. We're back in the woods.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
But I died. What am I doing here?
I can assure you that you're not dead. And to answer your second question, you're here to slay the princess. I literally told you that a second ago. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Yes, he didn't approve of us last time, did he? If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it.
I'm going in there to save my beloved.
Our beloved?
I'm going to save the princess.
Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess.
Very sneaky.
Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the works.
We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. It sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek.
I think you'll find I do the exact same.
What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
So true. Into the cabin then, my smitten friend.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will...
We already told you we're not playing along with your little game. It's your lies that can't be trusted. Her beauty is the only thing in the world we can believe in.
Exactly, my smitten friend. She's fucking gorgeous.
I think we've already been over this. I'm pretty sure he just likes the sound of his own voice.
I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed.
With the princess, of course.
Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet. Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
Into the cabin. By golly, I'm gonna smash a princess tonight.
The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine threaded tapestries. A prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Is this different?
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall.
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
No, there's a mirror there.
There's definitely a mirror. There isn't.
I'm sure the princess would tell us there was a mirror if she were up here.
Yeah, that's right.
In which case she'd be lying to you because, again, there isn't a mirror.
I want to look at myself. I want to see how handsome I am.
That's a great idea. We have to make sure we're looking our best before we save her.
Exactly, my smitten friend.
We shouldn't waste time preening. But if he is lying about the mirror, it might be important. I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless?
Yeah.
What good would it even do?
Yeah, why are you lying about a mirror, bro? It's kind of weird. That's kind of sussy backer.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
No, there's a mirror.
This really isn't funny. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
No, that's a mirror.
But it was there a second ago.
Wait.
And now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
There's a fucking mirror, man! I want to jump out the window.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
There was a mirror there, man.
I suppose if we're to play the role of dashing knight, we need an equally dashing sword. That way she'll know we can defend her from her enemies.
Exactly, my friend.
Hopefully it doesn't put her on edge, and hopefully it doesn't get turned on us. Again. There's no use arguing over motivations right now. It's good that you took the blade. You'll need it to do your job.
I'm gonna kill myself in front of her. Then she'll know how much I truly love her.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight.
Yes, it's nice, isn't it? I like this.
But it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I can hear wedding bells already.
My love, I'm
Felt
coming.
my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning.
No! Shut the fuck up!
Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love.
We are.
Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation.
And they're working.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with
Oh,
the
look at her,
princess.
man.
There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall. My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
You know she can't hear you, right?
She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
She can. I'll let it flow through me, my friend.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
We can share. Me and you together, buddy.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
She remembers me!
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing.
I know how right she is.
And she called us a hero.
Now he's in love. Way! Get fucking manipulated, my dude.
Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it? Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before.
Yeah, we told you, man.
That's right, villain, and you killed us. Well, she killed us.
Yeah, but he killed us. The narrator killed us.
Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
Exactly.
And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion.
Nah.
I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time. We damned a whole world, but everything reset.
Oh.
Nothing resets, you're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever. Especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you. This is horrible.
So I guess I've damned 3 worlds now? Well, in fairness, that's not my problem. And there's probably infinite worlds, so it is what it is.
Horrible for you, maybe, but we've been given another opportunity to sweep her off her feet and treat her like the lady she is.
Exactly.
Now, hold on. If she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue her?
What if she didn't end the world? What if she was fine and we just moved world?
We never saw a world end, and now I'm even more certain that we must chase our heroic and romantic
See,
destiny
he's right.
than I've ever been.
We didn't see it.
I shan't let anyone convince us otherwise.
We didn't see it, so we don't know.
Are you listening to him? He's lost it. Don't let him distract you. Just do your
Hey,
job.
you've lost it. You can't even fucking see where we've been, bro. You killed me last time and it hurt a lot. Why'd you do that?
I'm sorry. Didn't you want me to?
No?
Did we?
We warned her of the cruel forces seizing our body. That's practically telling her to kill us. She is our beloved, and she made the choice to free us of our misery, to show us mercy and make the best decision for everyone.
Hang on, though. Hang on. Time out, right? This narrator's like, hey, you ended worlds, right? But then does that not mean, since she remembers, that there isn't infinite princesses and there isn't infinite me's, there's just one of me and one of her, and she's also world hopping? So what, is she destroying worlds and world hopping?
She made the best decision for her. Don't be so quick to assign kindness. You're just opening yourself up to manipulation.
What happened after I died?
You died, and now we're talking.
No, that's not good enough. But before we start talking, did the world end? Did you end the world?
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
I love her.
Isn't that just like our darling princess? She wants to make us happy. My heart melts further with every word that passes through her beautiful lips.
Are you listening to her? That's a confession.
Nah. Honestly, the world sucks, people are a plague, and I hope you brought a slow and painful ruin to them.
I can't believe that the fate of the entire world has been left in the hands of a misanthrope.
Lucky for you, I did destroy the world. I destroyed all of it and made it awful for everyone.
Aha! Aha! I was lying, I didn't want it to end.
Point out that she just admitted to obliterating the entire world, but I guess that wouldn't actually move you.
Oh, it moves me. Whatever we do next, we should do our best to not let her out. But have you seen her angelic face?
It's very angelic.
She should get a pass. She just wanted to make us happy.
Yeah, she just wanted to kill everyone for us.
By destroying the world?
Yes.
Apparently, yes.
Let's see. I'm sorry about what happened last time. The narrator who sent me here to kill you took over my body. It was extremely unfair.
If another version of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for good reason.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
How can we kill that?
She took that in stride. To a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually.
No. Stay focused, my friend.
That's because she's perfect.
Exactly. We're here for Smash.
Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do?
Huh. I didn't think of that.
She doesn't. There's no one else like me.
You don't know that.
I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
Do I have to cut you out again? I really didn't care for that last time.
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
But I don't want to.
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done.
I'm kind of happy to just break your wrist if I need to. I'm just not chopping it off.
What? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains.
Watch me.
Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird?
No, because, you know, now we could be like, hey, I don't need you to destroy the world. Thank you very much.
She didn't care last time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel.
If anything, we could be evil fuckheads together.
No, you're right. It's extremely bizarre behaviour and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. So go ahead and slay her.
I don't think I will. Come, princess, we're leaving now.
No, I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, I'll...
You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her?
Yes.
Yes.
Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
That's what I'm talking about. Because let's be real, guys. We could just go to the next world until we wear down the narrator and we let her free.
You wouldn't.
I fucking would.
I would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her?
Wow, it just came right off.
Princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed.
Nah. We're good. Everything's gonna be fine.
I can't believe it. But I guess I have to.
I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Perfect ending, boys. There we go, see? We won.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh.
Yay!
Are you sure you want to do this? Just one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade is buried in her back, and everyone out there is saved.
Nah, I think we're good.
Is that a threat?
You know what we'll do if you try it.
You're going to regret this.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good.
What do we do now?
Guess we just go home? Yeah, what do you want to do?
Let me guess. End the world?
Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
Wow. The people around you suck.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong.
Yeah.
What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world?
Yeah, see, she's fine. She just misunderstood. So let's leave together and we'll start a life somewhere without this stupid narrator in my head. We're good.
You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
Yes.
I think I want to leave. And I think...
Yes, you think?
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection.
Yeah?
And then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Where's the smash option? There must be something you want.
I just want to make you happy.
Why is the music changing?
She can't just want to make us happy.
What's wrong with that?
It makes sense to me. That's all I want for her, so of course she'd want the same for us.
Yeah, but what would make you happy?
I just want to make you happy.
Is she broken? What's going on?
I don't think she knows what she wants. I don't think she can comprehend what that question even means to her.
What's going on is she's lying to you, only she isn't a good liar. Are you starting to trust me now?
You have to want something more than just making me happy.
Okay, I'll find something else to want if that makes you happy.
That does make me happy, but that didn't... wait, hang on. No, you need to be... No, you...
This isn't right. I don't know what's going on, but this isn't right.
No, you have to make yourself happy.
I fail to see the problem here. She's just sweet on us. You don't have to act like it's a big deal.
Yeah, it's no big deal. But you need your own thing. You just met me. You can't base your entire happiness around me.
Okay, if that's what makes you happy.
No! I don't want you to make me happy. I want to know what makes you happy.
Is it just me, or does it feel like we're alone right now? Like we're the only ones here?
Oh, fuck. Oh, no! Toodaloo! Something has taken her away, and it's left something else in her place. It's a mirror.
No. She was our perfect match.
What's in the mirror?
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
What's in the mirror?
And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
What's in the mirror? I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror.
There's something dreadful about it. I don't think you should.
But she's my queen. So I have to look in the mirror.
Yes. I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt.
No,
right?
boys, stay the course. We're looking in the mirror. Approach the mirror.
I'm begging you, don't.
We're gonna do this, boys. We're looking in the mirror. You approach the mirror. Who am I? They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you. Where am I? You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. I approach the princess. You recognize the presence inhabiting the shell. It is the entity that dwells in the spaces between.
Something returns to the long quiet. It has surrendered its path of annihilation and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Can I have her back? You're that thing I met in the space outside of the woods, aren't you? I thought that was a dream.
Vague recollections, empty tunnels without a mouth. I am sorry if I frightened you.
You did. I fucking shit my pants. But you ended the world, so I didn't have pants anymore, so it didn't matter. What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
No, that was too vague. I am streamer man. What do you mean?
Thoughts without connections. A dim and nascent network. I wish to be more.
I can fix you. What do you think I am?
I think that you are like me.
Yeah?
We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
Why am I here? Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
True. I guess the world didn't end. Do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known.
Right.
The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
I don't like it though. Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
Then enter me. What is the gift of a fragile vessel?
Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond, perspectives to make my own.
What?
This one is soft and delicate. You molded her to love you, and she'll make for a gentle heart. Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose.
Bro! Wait, she's dead? Let her out there.
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me.
So she's gone.
I promise that it doesn't hurt.
I don't give a shit if it hurt or not. I mean, a bullet to the brain doesn't hurt. Doesn't mean I want you to do it. So yeah, what do you know about the worlds beyond this place then, bruh?
I know only that they are.
Brilliant. Great answer. Thank you. And are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
Okay, that's super vague. Come on, bro. But were you always the princess, or are you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
Yes. So what happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them.
Ooh, we got a lot of people to kill.
There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to.
I don't.
Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole. And perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
Well, that's that moral dilemma dealt with. Now I don't have to feel guilty. How many more pieces of you do I have to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
So there's infinite worlds. Yeah, I thought so. And what if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished, dry, hollow.
I don't want to be dry. I was sent to slay the princess to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
Aye, but you speaking riddles, demon. Are you destroying the world, or are you simply remaking it? What's happening? Are there more worlds, or is there one that you destroy and bring back? Answer me this. You're being semantic. What are you going to do if I help you?
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
Right. Something just happened to the world. What do you mean, how can I know? It happened. What did you do? How much will I forget?
Everything. Until we meet again.
I don't want to forget. Where's the option to I don't want to forget?
If you need time, then I'll wait with you.
Fuck, okay, I'm ready. Make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
Then why'd you have to go and say that?
You won't.
What? Wait, what? What the fuck?
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
I can't go through that pain again, boys. I can't fall in love again. I have to kill her before I fall in love. For me.
You're here to slay her.
Viva la revolution!
That's the spirit. You make your way up the short.
Yes, yes, yes. We're going in the cabin. Here we go. It's time to kill her. I'm gonna kill her.
The interior of the cabin.
I'm gonna kill her. Give me that fucking blade.
You take the blade from the table.
Yeah. It's princess killing time, boys.
Woohoo!
Just checking in on you.
Oh, it's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
So it's you again.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
What? Oh. I thought you were to kill you. Why would you even think that?
That giant knife you're holding kind of gives it away, doesn't it?
Not self-defense.
The blade. Of course she doesn't want to talk. Who'd want to have a conversation at knife point? We should drop it. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we...
I'm not dropping the blade this time, though.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Better be scared.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
What are you gonna do? You gonna horrifically butcher me like you did last time?
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Okay. Alright, here we go. But I love her. I'm not dropping the blade.
Then I'm not talking to you.
Time for talk is over. I guess we're at an impasse.
I guess we are.
I know you are, but what am I?
For the love of everything, just slay her already.
Why? The sexual tension is so... It just fills the air.
Or drop the blade. Do something. You stare at the princess, squinting fiercely. She squints back. The two of you are going to do this forever, aren't you?
Yeah.
You'll have to blink eventually. Just make a choice.
Right, fuck you, I'm coming!
Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through. A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw. It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. You can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured.
Ow! Ow!
Holy shit, that hurts!
Yeah, what the fuck, bro?
Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing.
This isn't equal, she just kicked the shit out of me.
Your blade slashes through the air again and again, and her fists connect with your body as many times or more, each impact as heavy as that first bone-crushing hit.
Okay, so I win, right?
We can still turn this around.
Yeah! Wait, I actually can't give up. It's time to finish the job.
You and the princess stare at each other, both gasping for breath, equally exhausted.
She doesn't look exhausted.
You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can at least make sure that she won't make it out of here.
Alright, let's fucking have it, boys, let's go!
Excuse me? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone is still standing right now. Can you not feel all those ruptured organs bouncing around in there? If the princess doesn't do our friend in herself, internal bleeding is certain to finish the job.
Yeah, we're dead. It's her turn now.
The two of you clash the final time. You feel your ribs break as she delivers a heavy blow, but you push through the pain, falling forward and sinking your blade deep into the princess's heart.
Oh.
That's right. I saved the world.
The two of you fall to the floor.
Hold me.
This was fun.
Oh, now I regret it. I like you.
The princess gasps, her voice an unhealthy rasp as her lungs start to fill with blood.
You put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder,
Wonder what?
do you really think this is the end?
How comes you know more?
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
You're on a path.
Hello, everybody. I'm back.
And at the end of that path, you're here to slay her.
But I already slew the princess. Sure, she also killed me. But I definitely got her. Why am I here again?
I can assure you that you didn't slay her and that she didn't kill you. People don't just spring back to life after dying, and the two of us are meeting for the very first time.
Liar.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me.
He's lying.
That's fine. It doesn't matter if he can hear us. The only thing that matters is marching up to that cabin and winning.
Let's go, boys. I like the way this one thinks.
That's the spirit. There's no point in squabbling when the real threat is just up that hill.
Exactly. In we go.
A warning. Before she will lie, lying and cheating doesn't sound like her at all. Not that it matters. It's not like she can lie or cheat in the middle of a fight.
She could cheat.
Are you sure about that? The point of my warning wasn't to start an argument over what circumstances the princess is capable of lying in. It was to give you some broadly applicable advice.
Thank you. Now shut the fuck up. Let's go.
The princess will do and say whatever she thinks it will take to get her out of there. Crystal, let's just get on with it already.
Here we go, boys.
The cabin is tighter than its exterior would suggest. Its cold stone walls press in on you, as if trying to forcefully direct you towards your destination. The only furniture of note is a black iron altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Here's your mirror.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
But there's a mirror. I'm just gonna approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
I wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward and
Fuck!
flap your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
But there was a mirror a second ago.
And now it's gone, so all of us can stop arguing about it and get to fighting.
Alright, fighting around the world. Let's do this. Right, here's the plan. I feel like she's a good sport, so I'm gonna make it even. I'm not taking the knife.
No knife this time. Right then, fisticuffs it is.
Yeah.
Probably more fair to her anyway. Wouldn't want to feel like we cheated our way to a win.
Exactly. We need a fair fight.
As long as you can still get the job done. And don't forget that the blade is waiting for you upstairs if you happen to change your mind.
coming, princess.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a rough stone staircase, its walls pressing at your sides and tightening as you descend. The air seeping from below is heavy and oppressive, with an almost sulphuric odour to it. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favour.
Aye, aye.
Her fierce voice carries up the stairs.
Oh, she speaks first this time.
Is that another challenger? Finally. It's been ages since I've had a good fight.
This isn't what she sounded like last time. Her voice is a little deeper, almost threatening. Good. Sounds like my kind of princess. As much as I appreciate the enthusiasm, just make sure you don't let your bloodlust get to your head. You need to stay focused and keep your wits about you. Remember, you're here to slay the princess, not to have a good fight.
Come on, we can do both.
As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A large shackle leading from her wrist to the basement wall.
Oh boy.
Looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a second thought.
Oh, it's you again. I've been hoping you'd find your way back here. Good to see that death doesn't stick for either of us.
I should have brought the knife.
But no little knife this time, huh?
That's right, I'm gonna fight you fair and square.
Ugh, I hope you're not just here to chat. I've been itching for a rematch.
I'm not saying I'm not here to fight, but I think the few of us have a few things to unpack first, like how we're both still alive.
What is there to unpack? I was dead and now I'm not, and the same goes for you. There. Unpacking done.
Very blunt.
Don't you get it? We've been given free rein to wail on each other. Forever.
But I don't want to do that forever.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Alright, fine. I believe you.
What?
What you said earlier in the woods, I believe you. You've already met the princess, and the princess has already met you. That's all the more reason to take this seriously.
Nah.
You don't know that whatever brought the two of you back to life isn't a fluke. And beyond that, do you know who doesn't remember anything that happened last time? Me.
Yeah. We don't care about you though. We don't, like, fuck you. Respectfully,
You okay?
shut the fuck up.
Of course I'm not okay. As far as we're all concerned, the fate of my world is still very much on the line. Not all of us have the luxury of jumping over to a parallel universe the second we die.
Aw, baby, is someone scared of the little world getting blown up? Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Just because it bothers you, I'm gonna take this even less seriously. You don't know the depths of my apathy.
You're joking, right? I'm just going to pretend that you're joking.
Yeah, you better be joking. We can't win unless you take this seriously.
Yeah, because she's got a tail, she can stab me with it. Don't worry, I'm always up for a good fight. In fact, the only reason I came down here without a weapon is because having a knife felt unfair.
Then why are you just standing there?
Okay, I love you. Let's do this.
Fight me.
Okay, let's do this.
I guess we'll have to see how this goes.
Alright, game on.
Your hands empty, you charge the princess.
Yeah, let's fucking have you.
Quit the pessimism, will you?
Right? It's almost like you don't want us to beat her. No, look, I'm rooting for you, I really am. I'm just doing my best to keep my expectations grounded. You don't have a weapon. You're supposed to have a weapon.
Yeah, shh. I got my hands.
We'll be fine. Just watch.
You attack, fists raised, and the two of you fall into combat. Your clawed fingers tear into her flesh, and her fists and elbows return the blows in kind, bruises blossoming in her wake, and blood vessels rupturing in vivid sprays of gore.
Yeah, let's fucking have you.
Not bad. You're tougher than I thought you'd be.
Aye, I learned from you.
Hear that? She respects us. We can pull this off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool, right.
Every time she kills me, I get stronger. I learn. I was weak. I didn't know combat before, but now I do.
But without that knife, you'll never be enough.
Guys, I fucked up.
Her knee connects with your sternum with a loud, violent crack.
Fuck!
The wind leaves your lungs, and as you struggle for breath, you can feel something flooding in to fill the space. Hot blood, suffocating you from the inside.
I fucking need that blood.
You have to want to kill me. Like this.
I'm sorry. I do want to kill you. But I also want to smash.
You don't so much as see her movement before she deals the killing blow. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Fuck!
Are you serious? That's it?
That's it.
That's it. Like hell it is. We're not giving up that easy. Now get up.
Yeah, we're too damn fucking angry to die.
You hear me? You're dead. There's no getting up from that.
No, we're gonna get up. We're gonna get up. Get the fuck up.
Wait, no, that's not right. You're not dead anymore. Your eyes bolt open and you push yourself back to your feet. You're
Ooh,
alive.
let's do this!
The princess takes a step back and looks down at her pulp-covered fists.
I could have sworn I killed you. That's your face splattered on the walls and dripping from my hands.
Is that my jaw on the wall? No, you definitely killed me. I just got better.
Maybe this will be a good fight after all.
The two of you clash once more. It's not as one-sided as I feared, but it's still a far cry from what I'd hoped. Her injuries, though numerous, pale in comparison to yours, and the wounds you've inflicted upon her barely seem to have slowed her down. As much as you're trying to ignore it, adrenaline pushing you far past your limits, every movement burns.
This is getting boring. Are you even trying to keep up with me?
Slow down.
She lands another devastating, lethal blow. Everything goes dark again, and you die again.
I'm too angry to die.
You know what I'm going to say. Though we're not dead.
We're not fucking dead.
We're not dead. Come on, get up. If we can just keep going, we're bound to wear her down eventually. Are you sure she can't do what we're doing right now?
We'll just kill her again.
There's only one way to find out.
Get the fuck up, boys!
Once more, you push yourself back to your mangled feet.
Yeah, that's right.
How are you still moving? How are you still doing anything?
That's right. I'm not fucking dead.
Bodies aren't supposed to look like that.
An uncharacteristic terror seems to grip her voice.
Vulnerable human fucking spirit.
I'm the one who knocked Skylar.
Have we ever seen her afraid before? No, we haven't. This is how we win. We can do this forever.
I'm going to put you out of your misery. I don't like looking at you like this. You're all twitching and wrong.
Yeah, that's right.
I'd like to see her try. We're invincible. Her fist flies towards where your face used to be, your twisted body incapable of moving out of the way. And then you see nothing. Everything goes dark and we die? Yes, something like that.
Oh shit.
Well, don't you have something to say? Yeah, I quit.
What? What? Wait, no, hang on. I wasn't done.
In the woods, and at the end of that path. All right, change of plans. We're taking the blade this time.
Do you want fit? Alright, let's do it.
Now, why would we ever do that?
Oh god.
Because she absolutely destroyed us? She sure did. But what a great way to
It was
go.
a fucking sick way to go.
Does it matter? We lost. Oh, why so glum, Rage? Boy, I thought you were brave. I thought you were proud. Was all that bravado just hot air?
Yeah. Okay, the music's getting a bit sick.
Look, it was just... The fight was better the first time. The first time, we had a weapon.
Yeah.
Well, this is just great. let me cut to the chase. Clearly, you've already been here.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, you think? What does here even mean, though? You've told us about the path of the princess and all of that already, but this is a very different path than the last one. That's a good point. Everything here is a little off.
Yeah, it looks a little bit fleshy, doesn't it, boys?
Yes, precisely. And if you'd given me 2 seconds to finish my thought, I would have said that.
Go on then. Go on then, piss boy.
Oh, you're actually letting me talk now. Great. If you've already been here, it means you've seen things you aren't supposed to have seen, and you know things that you aren't supposed to know. This doesn't look like a park in the woods if reality seems distorted. It's because reality is distorted.
Yeah, a little bit.
So you knew this could happen. You knew we'd be able to restart like this. Look, if the world around you is changing, especially all the way out here, then that means you're nearing the point of no return. Whatever happens next, that's it. There won't be any more do-overs. So you'd better take things seriously.
I see. Alright. Boys. Huddle in. It feels like I'm being pulled in 100 different directions. You better all listen to me when the time comes to make a choice.
100? Where are you getting that from? We're talking 4, maybe 5 directions tops.
Yeah, but you can't have more than one opinion, you fuckhead.
If you give me enough time. I don't think you have much to worry about. You're still the one in charge here, and I don't think that's ever going to change.
No matter what happens next, it seems like our answers are at the cabin. We might as well see this through. Ew.
Good. We're all on the same page.
Yeah.
It isn't long before you find yourself at the end of the path, staring up at the cabin on the hill. You'll find the princess within, as I'm sure you already know. End her.
It's time, boys.
That's it? No final words of advice? I'd rather not waste any more time. I'm sure that any advice I'd give at this point is something you've already heard.
True.
Don't be so hard on yourself. We all wind up in creative ruts now and then. I'm sure if you put your mind to it, you can think of something worth telling us.
The interior of the cabin is a place that feels long forgotten. There was once an elegance to its construction.
Yeah, that's a big
Carved
mirror.
marble columns holding a high arched roof, vaulted windows letting in the weak starlight. But that is how it was. Now there is a growth that has overtaken it. A viscous fluid seeps from cracks in the stone walls, and it congeals into chaotic streaks of writhing nerves and wet clumps of living meat. That's horrible.
Ah, it is horrible, isn't it?
I think it's kind of nice.
Makes the room feel alive, doesn't
Shut
it?
the fuck up.
The only furniture of note is a pulsating pedestal. A pristine blade perched on its edge.
No. There's a mirror.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
No. There's a mirror.
We'll need it if we want to do things right.
I say we leave it to rust.
Let's not make the same mistake twice. We could have won if we had it last time. Take it.
I'm gonna take it. You didn't mention the mirror last time. Why?
Mirror? There is no mirror. There's the pedestal, the blade sitting on the pedestal, and the door to the basement. Oh, are we playing a game where we lie to people about things? That sounds fun. I respect and admire all of you. I'm so happy to be here.
Oh, wow. I feel so good. Thank you, buddy.
What? There's clearly a mirror. I don't know what to tell you. There isn't a mirror because I would know if there was a mirror. You're either seeing things or you're confused on the definitions of door and mirror. Or you're seeing things. That seems far.
What if we just ignore the mirror?
What are you trying to say? It means you're hallucinating.
Now I want to acknowledge the mirror.
It went away after we touched it last time. Let's just do it again.
Well, I'm gonna take the blade.
You take the blade from the pedestal. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
True, she's very strong.
Good. Nothing feels better than gripping cold steel.
And a hard cock.
That's no fun. And you're not even holding it right. Oh. And how do you suggest we hold it? The other way. Shut up, both of you. We're holding it fine.
Here we go.
You step forward and approach the door to the basement, hesitating before you open it. As if you don't see it. You really don't, do you?
No.
How strange. It really is just like last time. Are we really hallucinating? Why here? Why now?
Does it matter if it's actually real or not? Talking about it gets under his skin. That's all that matters. We should talk about it even more. Let's just smash it and get it over with. I'm ready to get violent.
Yeah, let's smash the fucking mirror.
To see what's in there if we smash it.
No?
Do whatever you want with it. The mirror isn't real, so how you handle it doesn't matter, aside from wasting dangerous amounts of time.
I smashed the mirror.
You bring your fist crashing down against the door leading to the basement. As if on command, it slowly slides open, scraping against the stone floor, its ancient hinges moaning as it reveals the dim path ahead.
Why am I not surprised?
You step forward into the darkness.
Princess, have you got a light down here?
The stairs leading down to the basement are at once both narrow and grandiose. A high-vaulted ceiling stretches up into a gloom beyond your sight, while walls wet with tumorous growths press in uncomfortably at your sides. You feel both unprotected and trapped, at once exposed and claustrophobic.
Wait. Maybe I am the princess and the princess is me. And maybe by letting her punch me into a bloody pustule pulp, that this is what the world has become. This is what she did to me.
The air is thick, its odor an oppressive violence.
There was a lot of violence.
The metallic scent of fresh blood twisting with the nauseating embers of charred remains.
If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice, a bellowing rage, roars up the stairs.
So you've returned. Do you intend to weakly claw your fingers across my skin? Or have you finally decided to try and kill me properly?
No, I've come here to fuck.
I think you'll find it won't be so simple. I've changed. The way your flesh felt grinding beneath my fist, it woke something in me. That wasn't a fight. It was something worse. I'm something worse now. Why don't you come down and see what you've made of me?
Do you hear that?
Oh, sounds like we got to her last time. Let's keep pushing, see what else we can make happen.
Okay.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. The chamber's walls are painted in blood, a deep, sickening red that drips down in clotted streams onto the charred corpses that make up its floor. This place reeks of torment, of ripped skin and burning bone.
Princess, what happened to you?
The princess stands in its center, muscles flayed and bare and weeping, draped in a tattered dress of her own skin.
Ew.
Her heart beats from its place to her open chest.
Whoops, what did I just do?
Do you know what I'm going to do to you?
You're going to fuck me.
There's not so much a moment of hesitation before she steps forward. Her chains pull taut, holding fast as she strains against them. The cuff around her wrist digs deeper into her skin. Blood drips from the place where metal meets flesh. And then, with a nauseating sound, the skin tears. It plops to the ground, and she pulls her red, glistening arm free from her bindings.
We can fix her, right, boys?
She is loose, and she is coming for you.
She wants us to be afraid, because she wants us to think she can make us suffer. Don't give her the satisfaction.
Hey, you're right.
That's right. No fear. She's bigger than the last time, but she's pulling herself apart. She's practically done most of the work for us.
Hang on a second. Just listen to me. Ah, fuck it. We haven't got time to talk. We put the knife in her.
Your heart free of fear, you charge towards the princess, your eyes locked on each other, both of you prepared to lay down your very essence in one.
Yeah.
It's now or never. Let's make it a beautiful blaze of glory.
Have at ye, fucker.
With a horrifying squelch, you are unwound.
Did I just get one banged?
I hope you weren't planning on dying. We're going to make this last forever.
Excuse me?
Huh. I feel cold. I've never felt cold before.
True to a word, you do not die by her hand, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
Yeah, that's right, boys. I fucking won that fight, lads.
And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
It's gonna be okay. Just trust me, we've been here before. And you always get scared.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. Yeah, don't look at it. I don't like that thing. Screw the mirror. We just need to find the princess.
I'll see you on the other side, guys. It's gonna be okay.
Okay. If you say so. I'll trust you. Maybe there'll be a good fight there. Maybe we'll find her again.
Yeah.
You're not messing with us, right?
No. You approach the mirror. I gaze into my reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave. But you need to see what's in it. You've grown. I'm a big boy now. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. I go to the cabin. You're at the cabin. I approach her.
Flickering lights in empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
She remembers me. Huh. What do you want me to bring you next time?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them.
Right.
My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
Boys. Grand, cosmic, space being smash. We don't need to fuck no princess. We just have to fuck some infinite being. What do you feel about me?
The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but they are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them you are a gate to something more, and you are something more than that, too. But they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me. The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
Right. Everything you say feels like a riddle. Can you give me a single straight answer?
I'm sorry. Words are difficult for me. They never fully weave what I wish to say. If you do not like my answers, then you need not ask me questions.
Oi. Nah.
The vessels you choose to bring me carry far more meaning than anything words words could say
What's
in
going
the
on with my
spaces
kitchen PC?
between.
When this is all done, do you know what you want to do?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was.
Man, we gotta kill a lot of worlds for this woman.
I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed,
Heh, it'll be me, don't worry.
but in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
True, Fabulous. True. Okay, bye, kitchen PC. You've been kinder to me than anyone else I've ever met. Thank you. You're my queen.
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
It's fucking not. I'm ready to go back, my love.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am.
I miss you.
We will meet again.
Oh, fucking hell. Jesus, you could have fucking warned me. Ugh.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path,
Hello,
is a cabin,
I'm back.
and it
I'm just gonna walk.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further. She will lie.
Oh, silly narrator. You don't make it out of this.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely. The blade is your.
You're gonna die. It's fine. I take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
In we go.
The door to the basement creaks open.
Hi.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
Okay, mommy.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the. She's so coldly beautiful. Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
No. I haven't decided yet.
How about you drop the knife and the two of us just talk?
Look how reasonable she's being. We should just drop the blade and talk things out. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
I drop the blade.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face. Unarmed. We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
It is, isn't it? Are you coming on to me?
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
Oh, that's the boring definition, though, isn't it? How would I get you out of here?
You can't. Don't.
Oi! Don't you butt in.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't, well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade.
Alright. I will cut the wrist off.
She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting.
Oh, but she is.
Right, she is. I'm sure of it.
We've talked enough.
Have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here.
I'm getting you out of here, princess.
Oh, you have to be kidding me. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go looking for it. I'm sure it's somewhere upstairs.
No, I'll cut it off for you.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
And if there isn't a key, do you have any ideas beside me cutting you out of here?
That would be fine. I can lose an arm.
She speaks with almost complete nonchalance.
Well, the right one's the important one.
If we were stuck down here for long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out. Anything to finally be free.
Okay, I got you.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement.
No, I
but
don't.
The door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here?
I'm just gonna go back downstairs.
You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were supposed to.
Yeah.
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone.
Yeah, but I mean...
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
They did.
The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
Oh, yes. As you wish.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
Suck my balls.
Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the princess's arm, just above the massive, unyielding chain. You cut into her flesh.
It would seem her eyes have changed.
The blade is sharp, and you make quick work of it. Before long, you're able to crack through bone, and she pulls the bleeding stub of her arm through the iron gauntlet. She didn't so much as utter a sound. Free from her bindings, the princess turns to face you, her fierce gaze meeting your eye. How is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
She's just metal as fuck.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Yeah, let's do this.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let... As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that.
Well, you can't fight destiny, boys. Wait. Hey. Hey, what the fuck, man? I want to fight destiny. Oh, wait, no, I don't want to fight destiny.
Stop that.
I thought this was a little too easy.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you can connect. Stop it. Stop resisting me. I am trying to get you out of here alive.
Hey. I can't fight this.
The blade. Move the blade.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes.
Huh, this is different.
I'll make this quick.
Hey, whoa. Wait.
She steps forward and pries the blade from your rigid hands.
Wait.
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
Oh, see you next time then.
And then she slits your throat with an almost clinical ease. Her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground, blood flowing from your butchered neck.
This is the end, isn't it?
Yes and no.
I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die. I hope it was worth it.
No. The prisoner.
You're on a path in the woods. You're here to slay her.
Oh, you bastard. You're in for it now. Unwise to your tricks.
My tricks? What on earth are you talking about? We've just met for the first time.
You know more. You know
Don't
more.
forget what he did to us the last time around. I wouldn't trust a word out of his mouth. There's got to be a way out of here, for us and for the princess. We just have to keep trying.
Yeah.
I'm inclined to agree. If he doesn't remember what happened last time, maybe it's best to keep it that way. And as far as trying to help her goes, need I remind you how catastrophically dangerous she is to the world at large?
To the cabin.
A warning. Before you go any further, she will lie. Yes, don't believe a word she says. Just go in, take the knife, and do what you're supposed to. Wink. Did you just say wink out loud? No, I didn't. Wink. Just ignore this clown and focus on the princess.
In we go. Alright, boys. If you stare in the mirror long enough, the mirror stares back.
The cabin is less a cozy woodland retreat and more like a dungeon. A few pathetic wisps of starlight attempt to illuminate the cold, uninviting stone walls, and thick, wrought iron bars barricade the windows, reminding anyone who enters that this is a prison.
This is a prison, lads. I knew that.
The only furniture of note is an iron table, bolted to the floor, a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
The blade's my implement, lads. I knew that. You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall, though.
He definitely did not. Does the mirror not count as furniture of note to you? Because it should.
There isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here. There's definitely a mirror. There isn't.
I think you know what we have to do.
Why would you lie about that? What's the point?
Exactly. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would a mirror even do? If you waste time preening yourself instead of doing what needs to be done?
I take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Good idea. Much better to be armed than to go in with blind hope alone.
Aye. Look at the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
Aye.
This really isn't funny. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
Yeah, a little bit.
But it was there a second ago.
And now it's gone. If he doesn't want us to know about it, it must be important. We should keep our eyes peeled. Maybe it'll be back.
Aye. Into the basement, lads.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an old stone staircase. A few sputtering torches attempt to vaguely illuminate your path, dancing across glimmering patches of slimy moss on the stone steps. If the princess lives here, slaying her voice, harsh but controlled, carries up the stairs.
Ah, she's going first.
Is that a visitor I hear? Please, come downstairs. It's been a while since I've had company.
You've had to wait so long, princess.
Does she remember us? You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. She looks up at you, the heavy collar around her neck clanking loudly as she moves. The chains binding both her wrists to the far wall, joining the metallic chorus as she adjusts her hands in her lap.
They really have her chained up.
Should we be worried about the one around her neck?
Ah, we can cut her out.
Why would you be worried about her restraints? If anything, they'll make your job easier.
Shh. No.
Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall? Odd that in a place where everything seems to serve a distinct purpose,
there would be something so obviously useless.
Let's join her, lads.
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
I'm down.
You step towards the princess.
Hello.
But she stops you before you get too close, holding up one shackled hand.
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
Right.
That's reasonable. We do have a weapon. Might as well put her at ease.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, I'll sit where I'm supposed to.
You do as she asks and sit on the floor, still a good distance away from her.
Thank you. Now, what are your intentions for me?
Smash. That have a chain on the wall. Who's it for?
I don't know, but you could always try it on. Maybe it'll fit.
Maybe it will.
I hope I don't actually have to say this, but please don't lock yourself in chains. We need you ambulatory if you're going to save the world.
What happened after I died last time?
Oh, are we talking about that? I thought we weren't going to give away the game. But sure, I'll fill you in. Nothing happened. You died. I went upstairs. I couldn't leave. I found myself in a new place in chains again. More of them. And now you're back.
Is that really all she knows?
She's lying.
It's not like we have much of a clue about how things work. And she's probably even more in the dark than we are.
No, I think she knows more than us.
You're looking at me like I might be hiding something. I'm not.
How'd you know?
I guess it's possible she really doesn't know anything. Maybe both of us are stuck in this loop without any idea why or how.
Why?
First you make a comment about having been here before, and now this. As much as I would like to remain in denial, it's no use. This has complicated things.
Shh. You're behind. Shh. Let the grown-ups talk.
It's complicated things. How exactly? Ideally, this was supposed to be one and done. You go to the cabin, you heroically slay the princess, and in the process you save the entire world from being damned to oblivion.
Yeah.
The situation right now, where you're getting a second shot at things, is a contingency.
I see.
A contingency for what? For you failing, obviously. And you being here means that things are going to be a lot harder than they were. I really shouldn't say anything else, I'm just going to make it worse. Just good luck.
He knows his place.
If you knew this could happen, why didn't you tell us? All of this is incredibly valuable information. It would have changed our actions considerably. I needed you to be in the dark for as long as I could keep you there. It's important. Necessary, even. And maybe I wanted to be the first version of me that you met. I didn't want to be confronted by the alternative. That's pathetic. I never said I wasn't.
Oh.
I get it. It would be pretty upsetting, wouldn't it? To know that you might not be the first version of yourself. At least we can remember what happened before. Seems like we should count ourselves lucky for that. Exactly, he gets it. You're lucky, so don't waste that luck by messing it up again. Alright?
Yes, sir.
Moving on. Why is it important for us to be ignorant? How is it ever helpful to be in the dark? The more I say, the more your mind will swim into dangerous waters. Even saying that is too much.
I'm swimming, baby.
Your success hinges on you having imperfect information. For the sake of the entire world, you need to accept that.
But I want to learn.
I won't. Fine. But you won't get another word from me on the matter. Yeah, sure. We'll see about that. Just give it a rest. This isn't helping.
Focus. This is a serious situation. You shouldn't be daydreaming.
I'm gonna look at the Shackle.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
I want to.
And why is that? Do I even need to explain myself? It's a shackle, and it's one without a key. Do you want to be stuck here like she is?
Maybe I do.
And what? Is it going to lock the second we put our wrist into it? I don't know. Maybe it will. He doesn't want us to look at it. That's all the reason we need to investigate.
Aye.
But what if he's telling the truth?
Then we're locked here too.
He isn't. I am. Against your better judgment, you approach the chain dangling from the far wall. The princess watches you with faux disinterest as you inspect it, though she can't fully hide her curiosity. I don't want to say what I'm supposed to say next. What is that supposed to mean? It sounds bad. Is it bad? Yes, it's bad.
Sick.
Come out and say it then. You're just wasting time. Fine. As you hoist the shackle, its heft shifts within your grasp, as if pulled by some odd magnetism. Before you can so much as blink, it practically leaps from your hands, snapping around your neck.
Sick.
And, as if your situation weren't bad enough, the same magnetism repels your blade, which is flung from your hand and sent skittering across the floor of the basement.
Sick.
Excuse me? Yes? Are we stuck here now? Yes.
Huh, so it does fit. And I guess it doesn't like your knife. We're stuck here together, aren't we? That's funny.
It's how I always wanted it.
What are we supposed to do now? Can't even cut ourselves out. Guess we'll starve.
That sounds alright.
That's horrible. It's not all bad. We learned a valuable piece of information. Not to touch things we're specifically told not to touch. No, that there's something special about this loose chain. It's clearly important.
I like the way you think. So, do you know this was gonna happen to me?
No.
Right. So we're both stuck here?
Yep.
What should we do?
Wait, I guess. Maybe something else will happen. Maybe not.
Could smash to kill the time if you want. I want for small talk, ew.
Nope.
That's rude. You and the princess wait in silence, though neither of you knows what you're waiting for. But you're waiting for something. You're waiting for anything. This is so boring. There must be something we can do to get out of here. There must be something we're missing.
Yeah, what are we missing?
But there isn't.
No?
Time passes.
Come on, we could smash once.
It passes and passes and passes. And the basement of the cabin remains much the same. It is cold and silent.
But we can smash once.
At least the world is safe.
Yeah.
It isn't. You're stuck. Too far away from both the princess and your blade to do much of anything.
Wait, we can't even get close to her?
But she's not ending anything. She's just sitting there. Her very existence is a threat. It harms everything around it.
No, she's fine.
How exactly does that work? It just does. But your line of questioning is interrupted by the passage of even more time. And after that, even more time passes again.
Hey, stop doing that.
And let me guess, the cabin remains the same. If time is passing, the cabin can't be the same. Even if the differences are small, they have to exist. That's just how things work.
I fucking love this guy.
I suppose you're correct. Things are changing. The differences are small at first, a bit of weathering here, a bit of erosion there, but then they get larger and larger.
Hey, have you noticed the basement's changing?
I don't like small talk, remember?
Well, let's have fucking big talk then.
Still rude.
No, guys, I don't want to see this one through to the end. I don't want this personality getting mixed up in it. So,
You continue to wait in silence, and the cabin continues to change. The decay comes faster now. You can see earth through holes in the stonework, can watch lichen spread along the seams of the walls.
So, take aim! The weather, am I right?
Fire!
Bum. Hey, Rob, thanks for raiding me, dude. Hiya. I guess we just sit here.
That doesn't make sense. Has our entire concept of time changed? What happened to starving? We should have died by now if the rocks around us are starting to erode.
Yeah, we're weird. She's weird. Yeah, what's going on?
She hasn't starved.
Yeah.
I guess she hasn't.
Yeah. Oh, Christ.
Even more silent time passes as you watch roots push themselves through the increasingly porous walls of the basement. Dirt seeps inside, flowing across the stone floor like a liquid, covering the ground and threatening to swallow you both. Time continues to pass, and pass, and pass.
No, this is fine, The wall behind us will erode. We don't need to break free from the chains, we just need to break the chains free from the wall. And not suffocate. So let's see how this one goes.
Until suddenly, there are no walls.
Hey!
And I think he's gone.
Oh dear.
Would you look at that? We made it out of the cabin, and nothing bad had to happen to either of us.
I thought you didn't like small talk.
So this is the outside world. It's cold.
I don't want her. But you do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
No. Don't panic.
And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Of course you're scared. This is the end for you. But it's not the end for me.
What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so much worse now.
No, that can't be right. There has to be something more.
For me. You approach the mirror. I gaze into my reflection. Silence as you reach forward, they're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You've withered. Whee, I've lost some weight, boys. Let's go. Diet plan's working. Yeah. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Hello. I approach her.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction. A mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again.
You better not become a dick to me.
All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
It doesn't matter how many times I go back, at least one of us always hurts the other. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make you worse?
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
If anything, that makes me like you more. I don't know what that says about me.
It says that your heart is gentle, that even in the darkness you are guided by compassion.
And my cock. What do you think of this vessel?
This one is cold and cynical. She has protected herself when others could not. She will make for a clever heart. Do not mourn her. She doesn't need to be protected any longer.
Do you know what happens to the worlds we leave behind?
My perspectives are shadowed. You have seen what I have seen, just as I have seen what you have seen. The angles of my vantage do not offer me hidden truths, and my attention is turned inward, except when you are here with me. Perhaps this will change when our work is done.
I'm just gonna leave, okay?
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Warn me! Warn me when you're gonna do that! Bring the prisoner to her.
You're on a path in the woods.
Hello? I'm just going to silently go towards the cabin.
You make your way up the short path.
Into the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is...
I enter the basement.
The door to the basement...
I'm here to save you.
Wait, really? You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever.
I see. You're trying to get her to lower her guard. It's a gamble, but it might work.
Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
I don't know if you want to see this face.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
I don't need a blade.
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen forever.
The more she talks, the more I feel bad.
I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
Yeah.
You were lying when you said you were here to rescue her, but regardless of your intentions, breaking her out of those chains would be a big mistake. Don't even try it.
Let's talk a bit first.
Okay.
If I'm the first person you've seen in a while, what have you been eating or drinking?
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
This is the only time this is ever going to happen, but I agree with the princess. That's hardly relevant.
Okay, but actually, what has she been eating? She has to eat, right?
What's your name?
Oh.
She pauses, carefully formulating her words before she responds.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
Is Princess her name or her title? What if it's both? Could you imagine being named Princess?
Yeah, I know, right? That's weird. So is Princess your name?
Like I said, you can call me Princess if you'd like. I'm sorry, I've been down here so long, I guess I've just forgotten. I must have a name, though. Everyone has a name.
Okay, that's weird.
Yeah, that's a bit weird, isn't it?
She hadn't even thought to pick a name for herself. Hopefully you're starting to see that she can't be trusted. Go back upstairs, get the blade, and slay her before it's too late. turn back to the stairs, intent on retrieving the blade in the cabin.
Where are you going? You can't just leave me here.
Excuse me?
You'd better hope for your own sake that I don't slip these chains before you make it back down here.
What?
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing.
Alright, boys, it's go time.
She has to be bluffing, but I'd hurry if I were you. You rush up to the first floor, grabbing the blade, both yours and the world's only possible salvation.
I've never come back upstairs before.
Okay. If we're sure about this decision, I'll support it. I suppose we have a world to save after all. You slowly creep down the basement stairs. It's quiet. Where the princess sat only a moment ago, there's only a severed arm, its cooling flesh still chained to the wall. And she is nowhere to be seen. Is it just me? Or did this room get a lot bigger?
What's going on with the window? There's a little bit of mirage going on there. I think we got off on the wrong foot. Do you think we can start over?
Oh, you coward.
No, I don't think we can.
Mommy?
Why don't you come closer? I have something to show you.
Oh, well, that changes everything.
Your eyes dart to the corners of the room. You don't see her. Where is she?
Where is she? I'm going to investigate the arm.
As you step towards the severed limb, you hear the pattering of feet behind you, soft against the basement floor, then loud and desperate against the stairs.
Oh, fuck.
You turn to chase after the princess, but she's fast and has too much of a lead. She slams the door behind her before you can make it to the top of the stairs. The lock clicks into place. No!
Fuck.
Thanks for letting me out. I'd return the favor, but I think we both know that I can't trust you to let me stay free.
Look, I'm not very smart. You're not very smart, but you just need to know that the easiest way to trick me is to lead me on. Okay, you didn't have to go through all of that pain. You could have just tricked me.
With those parting words, the princess walks away, her quiet footsteps eventually fading as she leaves you and the cabin to rot. You're stuck here, alone. It can't just end like this, right?
I mean, we can hold her hand.
As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. I'm sorry, but it's over. You don't know how much time passes before the end, but eventually it comes. The world ends, and you end with it.
Fuck! The witch.
You're on a path in the woods. You're here to slay her.
Okay, no.
Oh, don't you start grandstanding about morals. The fate of the world is at risk right now, and if he doesn't remember what happened, then brilliant. We need to keep our cards close to our chest, and I'm not sure we can trust him. You know I can hear you, right? Did I say I'm not sure we can trust him? Slip of the tongue, bit of the old brain fog. I meant to say that we should probably head over to the cabin and slay that princess. We already know we can't trust her, so let's get on with the show.
Yeah, she tricked us. Let's go.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat. Don't worry, you can trust us to get the job done.
Into the cabin. I think we got off on the wrong foot.
The interior of the cabin is a mess of twisted roots. The walls a chaotic weave of knotted
So I'm
wood
not
that,
gonna take the
almost as
knife.
if by accident, just happens to resemble a room. The floor is damp and earthy, and the only furniture of note is a slab of mud in the shape of a shelf, with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement.
I'm going to approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
Yeah. Well, here we go.
No blade. Hope you know what you're getting us into.
I'm smart as fuck, don't worry, mate.
It'll always be here if we need it. Sure, that was also true last time and we still died, but we definitely know what we're doing this time.
Aye. We got this.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase dug into the muddy earth below. The ceiling is thick with roots that hang like locks of tangled hair. The weak starlight from the cabin windows behind you can barely penetrate the gloom here, only illuminating the edges of an opening below. It shines in the darkness like some kind of massive maw, waiting to swallow you up into the earth. The air smells of dirt and copper. It's thick and wet, as if your lungs are being coated in mud with each intake of breath. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Let's
Her
help her out.
voice skitters up from below.
Something nasty finds itself on my stairs. Come on down. Don't be scared. I probably won't bite.
Horny. I'm not nasty.
But you are. You're a wretched little thing.
I could be your wretched little thing.
I recognize that voice as easily as I recognized your nervous little footsteps coming up the path. I know who you are, and I remember what you've done.
I didn't do shit.
She must have you confused with someone else. She seems friendly enough. Maybe we can talk our way out of this whole situation. You can't. Unless you slay her right away, she's going to break free and end the world. Look, I'm just throwing ideas out there. I like to think out loud. I'm the kind of guy who likes a discussion. Don't we want to hear what everyone has to say before making any big decisions? Do you want to hear what everyone has to say? Or do you just want to hear yourself talk?
Both.
You need to stop lingering. Your task is to slay the princess, not endlessly debate about what to do with the princess. Fine, fine. You're the boss. Thank you. You descend the basement steps, entering the dark room below.
Dude, she's just as feral as I am.
You can just make out the shape of the princess in the gloom. She's huddled against the far wall, her eyes bright and glaring from amid the thick roots.
And there you are, once again seeming to offer a helping hand while likely hiding the other behind your back. Fine, I'll play along for now. What do you want?
You made a comment back in the woods about having been here before. Now she's acting like the two of you already know each other.
Yeah. You die, don't worry.
Oh, no. You've already been here, haven't you? That's pretty sharp. How'd you figure that one out? Call it deductive reasoning. Well, you seem to be great at it. So, you really don't remember us, do you? No, I don't. But you and the princess clearly have a shared reality, even if I'm not a part of it. I won't waste time fighting you on something that's clearly true. I'm just glad we could put all this behind us. Is it all behind us? Just focus on the task at hand. I don't care if you've been here before, and I don't care if you think you'll go somewhere else after this. My world is on the line right now, so I'd appreciate it if you would take this seriously and slay her.
Oh man, I've killed the narrator so many times. It's pretty sick.
Let's chat her up a bit first.
Ooh.
Maybe we can find a middle ground where everyone's happy.
Yeah.
Don't talk to her. You're just going to make things more difficult than they have to be.
Well, I seem to remember you having a tongue.
Look, I know. Things got messy last time, but I think there's something bigger than both of us at work. We should team up.
I suppose you didn't come into my hovel of your own accord, did you? All right. I suppose I could team up. I need a way out after all, and unfortunately you're the only one I have.
Seems to me like she's offering a mutually beneficial arrangement. We should take it. Do you know what the word mutually means? Because it sounds to me like she's offering an arrangement that benefits her and her alone.
I'm okay with that. I'm sorry about last time.
Ooh, smart. Let's apologize. Get us back on the right foot.
Oh, you're sorry. Isn't that nice? You're such a gracious little monster.
I know. I'm beautiful.
If you're sorry, then let me out of here. Prove it.
I get the sense that you're not happy with me.
Is that a joke? Do you think a joke will charm my trust back? You'll have to try harder than that.
I just want to smash. I didn't bring my blade down. Remember? How am I supposed to get you out of those chains?
Oh, I don't need you to cut me out.
The princess grins as the chains fall from her wrist.
Fair?
She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That sneaky little... A woman after my own heart, really. She knows how to hold her cards close to her chest. This is why she can't just be abandoned here. If left to her own devices, she'll find a way out. Now stop her.
No.
Okay, let's leave.
Yes, let's.
She creeps forward, taking one cautious step at a time until you and she are face to face. She never breaks eye contact, even as the two of you find yourselves face to face.
Hiya.
She's silent for a long moment, as if testing to see what you'll do now that she's within arm's reach.
After you, darling. You're the one it lets come and go. It's best if I follow.
Oh no, we can't have that. If anyone is going to turn their back on anyone else, she's going to turn her back on us. It shouldn't matter who leads and who follows. We're working together here.
Let's go up holding hands.
Well, if it doesn't matter, then she can go first. We may be in this together, but that doesn't mean we have to trust her. Somebody has to go first, and it might as well be us. We're the ones who broke her trust last time.
Exactly.
You're talking a lot about trusting someone who, by her very definition, cannot be trusted.
Shut up, you.
I don't know how many more warnings I have to dole out, but if you help her out of here, you're going to regret it.
That's right. You're the one who's going first. Don't worry, I'll be right behind you watching every single thing you do.
Yes, yes.
That's exactly what I'm worried about.
That's fine. Just follow my lead.
You step onto the stairs and begin your ascent from the basement. The princess follows close on your heels, perhaps even a little closer than you'd like.
Please don't throw me back down as we get up there.
You're only saying that because you want us to feel nervous. I do want those things, but I want them for a good reason. I don't need you to trust me for my sake, because I already know that I'm right. This is for you.
Can we walk backwards up the stairs? I think that's the smarter idea.
That's
She
a
can't
smart idea.
Sneak in and attack if we're facing her.
No. The stairs are a bunch of overgrown roots. You'll trip and hurt yourself.
But
The princess is silent as you both continue the climb, and, in no time at all, the upstairs of the cabin is within reach.
isn't that a relief? We're fine. Nothing happened.
You're not even going to wait until you're through that door to proudly claim your victory, are you?
Why did you just say that?
I think we know why. You feel something dig into your shoulder, sharp and piercing. The princess clawing at you and pulling you down with her full weight.
Princess, why?
Together you tumble back down the uneven stairs, your body and hers crashing against the unyielding wooden roots, until finally you both separate with a bone-shaking thud against the basement floor.
Why? We were so close.
You feel something pop. The princess lands against the far wall, gasping as she struggles to recover from the impact. You're still in shock, trying to get a hold of yourself. She grins as you continue to remain exactly where you are, cackling derisively as she watches you realize that you won't be getting up. Wait, why won't we be getting up? I'm afraid your back is broken. One unlucky fall is all it takes, really, and you had several.
You know what? I'll say it. That sucks. I don't like having a broken back.
Same.
We were going to help her. Why? Why did she do that?
I know, right?
It's what I would have done.
Have you considered not being like that? Of course not. It's what keeps us alive. And yet here we are, paralysed and stuck with someone who hates us in the basement of a remote cabin.
You must have known this was coming. The arrogance of turning your back to me after everything you've done.
You didn't have to. What the hell was that for? I was trying to help you out of here.
Maybe you were, and maybe you weren't. But even more than I wanted my freedom, I really, really wanted to hurt you.
Okay, I've hurt you, you've hurt me.
And you know as well as I that by our very natures, only one of us could make it up those stairs unscathed. Someone had to make the first move. Better me than you.
Okay, we're even. We're even now.
See, this is why I wanted her to go first. I had this whole little scheme planned, where once she'd passed by the table upstairs, I'd have said, now pick up the blade and stab her in the back. And then you'd say something like, wow, that's an amazing idea that I never saw coming. Thanks for looking out for us. And then you would have done it and we wouldn't be stuck down here with a broken back.
She'll look after us though, right?
There's just one problem with that.
What?
And what's that? She was clearly planning to betray us. And if she was in front of us, she would have gotten to the blade first.
Exactly.
Ugh, you're right, aren't you? I thought this whole thing was ironclad, but really it was doomed from the start, wasn't it? The princess's body twitches as she tries to get up.
Oh dear.
Ho ho ho! She's got it as bad as us.
Something inside me is broken. Isn't that a cruel twist of the knife? Isn't that so funny?
She eyes you with intensity, silence falling between you for a long moment as her gaze travels up and down your battered form.
Seems I'm not the only one, though.
Wait, are we both just stuck here? Certainly seems that way. What a way to go. But look on the bright side. In all this chaos, you may have actually managed to deliver a lethal wound.
Hell yeah!
Could be saved after all.
We did it, boys.
We're going to die together. Isn't that a lovely treat? I wonder how long it'll take. Maybe I'll get to watch the worms lick your bones clean.
Do you want to lick me first? Oh, you can't. We literally can't. We literally can't do anything.
Is that really what's going to happen? Hello? Are you still there? What happens next?
Uh-oh.
I think he's gone.
Yeah, fuck him. We didn't need him.
Something strange is twisting this place out of shape. I wasn't feeling much of anything, but now I feel cold.
And there she goes. You don't get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
I'm just gonna rip the band-aid off and just go. You approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final.
Bye-bye!
If he thinks it's bad, I'm with him.
The voices feel small, distant as you approach. I gaze into my reflection. You need to see what's in it. You've unraveled. I guess I'm getting worse. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. I proceed to the cabin. There she is. I approach her.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. I am curious to see what it means for us to know it.
Can I meet a version of you that doesn't try to furiously kill me? Do you think anything out there is real? Do you think that we're real?
We are real. Nothing is an idea that dwells in the absence of something. But nothing cannot exist on its own. And because of that, nothing can't exist.
Do you think there are people out there?
It doesn't matter if there are. People are frail and impermanent. You and I are the only things that interest me.
Galactic Bussy. Do you know what's gonna happen when you awaken?
No. The point of awakening is to find out.
Fair. When you send me back, I'm not alone. There are some voices that speak to me. Some of them are me, but one of them is something else. I call him the narrator, and he wants me to kill you. Do you have a narrator? Have the vessels had one?
No. Their minds are empty, existent, but constantly shifting into something new. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
No. Oh. I guess he just does. He does. And when I find him, you and I are finally gonna have answers.
Do not look to one who fears me for your truth. The only answers worth knowing are those we can find within ourselves.
I'm ready.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are.
Okay.
I will be here, waiting for you.
Maybe I can bring you less cunty princesses? Warn me! Alright, here we go again.
You're on a path in the wood.
Here we go. I'm just gonna enter the basement and hope that the person I meet is not a prick.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
The rest of my life.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Just checking in on you.
You are? It's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
You walk
Hello.
down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's beautiful.
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
I cannot.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep you locked away down here, at least for a little bit. We can get to know each other better while I decide what to do.
That seems like a pretty good compromise.
Yeah, I'm all about compromise.
I don't think I could bear being down here that much longer.
You bared it long enough. You could bear it a bit longer.
Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
So I'm the only one who liked that idea.
No, I liked it too.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. It would make it easier for both of us if you'd help. But if you don't, I can promise that you'll regret that decision.
Well, you changed your tune pretty quick, didn't you?
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
Goodbye, princess.
I know you think this is some kind of fair compromise, but it isn't. No one wins here.
I win.
It's a chance we'll have to take. We can make this work if we just stay here and keep watch. No one has to die.
Where are you going? You can't just leave me here.
Oh, but I can.
You turn your back to the princess and make your way back to the
Oh,
stairs.
fuck.
Fine. Turn your back on me. But it won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing.
Either way, she dropped the mask, didn't she?
She did. Oh, that's a relief. I was afraid I'd already committed to not slaying her.
It's never too late to do the right thing. Now hurry. You rush up to the first floor, grabbing the blade, both yours and the world's only possible salvation.
It's time to die, cunt.
Okay. If we're sure about this decision, I'll support it. I suppose we have a world to save after all.
You slowly creep down the basement stairs. It's quiet.
I'm ready this time.
Where the princess sat only a moment ago, there's only a severed arm, its cooling flesh still chained to the wall. And she is nowhere to be seen.
Is it just me? Or did this room get a lot bigger?
She's lost an arm. I'm locking her down there and I'm letting her bleed out.
This is a dangerous play. Who's to say she'll actually succumb to her wounds?
I ain't gonna find out.
She doesn't have a weapon, and she's missing an arm. You can finish this right here, right now.
Bro, I can't see where she is. She's probably on the fucking roof. Lock her away. Tell you what, I'll even stay here a while to make sure she's dead.
You close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade.
I think she's left.
Okay, we can make this work. She has an awful wound and we have all the time in the world. Playing jailkeeper for a while might make things a little easier.
As long as we don't open up the door.
You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door. It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out? It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways. It's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
Nope. Nope, anytime I try to compromise with you, you just kill me.
She sounds terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare.
Don't care.
As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
Don't care.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. I won't forget what you did, but I'll never forgive it.
I don't care. I'm not opening the door.
You don't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
You can't open it.
It doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker.
No, it doesn't.
Whatever you are, you're not a princess. Go ahead and waste your energy. I'll be waiting for you.
I want to be so sure about outlasting me. You're so brittle.
Yeah, so I lost a little bit of weight.
Rest. Do whatever you think will help you be prepared. But know that I'm coming for you. And that when I find you, I will make you hurt.
No, you won't.
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall. You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin. The ruckus has stopped, and the door to the basement is ajar, its lock broken, and the table shoved out of the way.
We couldn't have woken up before that?
Where is she?
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful basement.
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working.
Okay, she's terrifying.
It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs. You lie prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but witness her approach.
You're coming in for a kiss, right?
Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
Wait, what if it did?
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
Oh, you dirty girl. Go on then.
She steps closer, one silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down one by one.
Bruh!
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills.
I have gills?
What a shame. If you'd only helped me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
But you always betray me!
Your lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart freezes in your chest. You have seconds left. I love you.
I'd say better luck next time. But we both know this is the end, don't we?
Oh, fuck.
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends.
I'm sorry, but it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Whoops.
You're on a path in the woods. You're here to slay her.
Okay. She's gonna kill me again!
People don't die twice. If he doesn't remember what happened,
Shh. What if he hears us?
that's a very good question, little voice. What if he does hear you? Shit. I think you'll find yourselves very hard-pressed to keep any secrets from me.
Okay. To the cabin. I'm pretty sure we're fucked.
A warning. She will lie.
I don't think lying and cheating is her thing. She was very direct with us last time. Or at least she was direct with us after we decided to lock her away.
It doesn't matter. Don't trust anyone.
I'm gonna listen to paranoia. Whatever paranoia says.
The interior of the cabin is plain, the smooth wood of the walls almost featureless. The only furniture of note is a lone table, knocked on its side in the corner of the room. A pristine blade stands between you and the open, inviting basement doorway. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Fuck.
Hold on. What happened to the door? There was a door here last time.
It's just an empty frame.
She's already got out, hasn't she? And she's ready for us. She's been waiting. Can't you feel her eyes on us?
I'm going to need all of you to pull yourselves together.
The princess has not already gotten out.
But if you keep getting stuck in your head like this, you're going to struggle to get the job done.
So deep breath in, deep breath out. Your task awaits, and only you can do it.
This whole cabin's different than I remember it being.
Very different.
I'm not the only one who sees her in the window, right?
Wait, what the fuck?
She knows that we're here.
I didn't see those.
Calm down. Maybe the three of you just think everything is different because you haven't been here before. Enough of this past life nonsense. You haven't died, you certainly haven't been killed by the princess. So focus up. A lot's riding on this.
Okay. I'm gonna go approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the empty basement door frame. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. Did he make it go away? Clearly there was something in there worth investigating if he wants it hidden so bad.
I accept my death. I'm going in without the blade. No, I'm going with the blade.
You reach down and pick the blade up off the floor. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Good. Steel can't lie to us.
Is it gonna be enough, though? Couldn't you have given us something else? Something, I don't know, better than a knife? Could we have a bomb?
The blade is the only thing you need to finish your task. You're more than capable of pulling this off, so long as you don't lose faith in yourself. Those are the words of someone who knows he's sending us to our death.
That's true, actually. But we have no choice. We have to go in.
You cross over the threshold and onto a series of isolated steps, suspended in darkness.
Well, shit.
More eyes, too. You never mentioned the eyes.
The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favour. Her cruel and playful voice prances up the stairs.
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
Okay, we need a game plan. Last time we were here, just being close to her was enough to kill us.
True. How hard is it to throw a knife?
It can't be that hard. But then we'd lose our weapon. We'd have to make it count. Otherwise she'd be furious and we'd be defenseless. If a knife is even enough to do anything against something like her in the first place.
It'll be enough.
I'm gonna talk to her.
Didn't you hear my warning a minute ago? She can't be trusted. Talking won't do you any good.
Something tells me she isn't going to be very keen on talking anyway.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. As you emerge, you find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden planks suspended in nothingness. A smattering of cobblestones, visible against the inky black of the basement, mark where the floor should be, forming vague pathways. At what seems to be the end of the room, they diverge in opposite directions, left and right. She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide. We're completely exposed.
That's how I like it.
Are you really not going to comment on how weird this place is?
No, I'm not. Somebody needs to be the voice of reason here, and it certainly isn't you.
No, this is fine.
Excuse me, I'm being incredibly reasonable. You're the one who's just matter-of-factly describing whatever the hell we're looking at like it's an ordinary basement. We're going to die down here. I don't want to die again.
Please stop saying that. You're only going to make things worse. Just pick a direction and start moving.
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter, because either way you go, I'm going to find you.
Oh, fuck. I'm gonna go to the right.
You turn to the right. A faintly outlined path lies before you.
There you are. I told you I was going to find you.
As the princess approaches, your legs
No!
suddenly go numb. Your arms quickly follow.
This is it, isn't it?
And you brought a little knife with you. Cute.
Well, time to throw it.
There has to be a way out of this. Think.
What did you do?
Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
Your vision cuts out as your blood begins to coagulate. It's as if every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open.
Fuck you, I'm not dead yet!
What are you doing?
I'm working. Do you want this body to function, or do you want...
Okay, whatever you were doing, please just start doing it again.
You sure about that?
Are you sure that's what you want,
Or do you want to interrupt me some more? You have seconds left.
Yes, I'm sure.
Heart, lungs,
Again, your eyes shoot open as you gasp for breath.
Can't decide what you want to do, can you?
I'm going to throw the knife.
Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead. Even if you look ridiculous.
She isn't attacking us. Why? The why doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent.
Yeah, why isn't she attacking
Don't lose
us?
sight of your mission. Your weapon is still in your hands. Strike at her and end this before it's too late.
Lungs, liver, nerves, heart, 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 lungs, liver.
What good am I to you alive? What do you want from me?
I tried to leave while you suffocated, but that stupid cabin wouldn't let me. So I started to drag your body out with me and then... Well, you died before I could get to the door. And then I was here, and now you're here too. I don't think I can move without you. And dead doesn't count. And as much as I love what we have going on, I have bigger plans than tormenting one poor little creature forever. I want to leave.
Nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart.
If you need me alive, then why did you threaten me on the stairs? Why didn't you just try being nice to me?
I am being nice. You're alive, aren't you? And you died of fright as soon as you saw me last time. I didn't think keeping you alive was an option. But it looks like that's not a problem anymore. At least not for me.
We could smash! We're still in!
You seem miserable.
Liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
Well, if you want to work together, can you at least turn off this whole organ shutting down situation?
I am what I am. It's not my fault that you can't handle being around me.
Nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
We don't have to be enemies. We can work together. We could be friends even.
I'm glad you're seeing things my way.
Lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver.
Fuck it, I slay the princess.
Your will concentrates into a single fine point, and you strike out against the princess, ignoring the constant reminders of your breaking body. She doesn't even move as the blade sinks into her heart.
I got her, boys!
We did it. We actually did it.
Nerves,
You actually went for it. Oh, you're going to regret this. I could be so much more terrible for you than I am now.
liver,
Can she?
We've already seen how she can change. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
You're not getting those stairs back. I'll see you when you finally decide to die.
Fuck.
She falls to the ground,
Liver,
unmoving.
nerves, heart,
I got her, boys!
liver.
Oh. I can stop now, can't I? I can. Finally. And now that she's gone, you can let us out of here. Right?
Right.
But she was the one who controlled this place, wasn't she? And now she's dead. I don't like to think what that means for us. It means that you're stuck here. Forever. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no, I hate this. Time passes.
No, don't start that shit!
Forever's gonna end eventually, right? No, it won't. That's the whole point of forever. It doesn't end.
Well, you're fucking stuck here with me, mate.
I feel sick. It doesn't have to be forever, though. Does it? What do you mean?
We still have a way out, clutched in our hands.
You suggesting we kill ourselves? Won't we be dead? I guess that hasn't stopped us before. That's a terrible idea. You've already saved the entire world from ruin. Why would you want to die?
Yeah, we'll just go to the next world.
Because right now, you don't want us to do that.
You're right. I don't.
But if we've already saved the world, then why does it matter if we die?
Oh.
Why do you care?
I just do. I value life. Every life. Even yours. Especially yours.
You filthy fucking liar.
Why?
What do you mean, why? I think it's perfectly reasonable to value life. Exactly. I don't have to answer that.
But you do. Are you stuck here with us? Are you capable of going other places?
I'm stuck here with you. I wish I weren't.
Okay, so I killed myself then.
Feelings mutual. At least we're all being honest.
I mean, it's not like it matters if I die. I'll just come back again.
Again? That's unfortunate. You were only supposed to be here once.
I don't like the way you said that. You knew this was a possibility, didn't you?
Of course I did. Though I'd rather hoped I was the first one. That explains a lot, though. Oh, you bastard. How much are you not telling us? Plenty. But it's all in your best interest. And the world's. And mine. She's dead and we're stuck in a hell void forever. How could telling us your secrets possibly hurt anyone?
True.
It just can. Look, this world is saved, but if you start over, for all you know, you're just putting another world in danger. You barely managed to land the killing blow here. What if you don't manage it next time?
I've already said too much, really. You won't get another word out of me on the subject.
Can you tell me your secrets now?
No.
How about now? Is it secret time?
Still no.
I'm gonna weigh you down eventually. You might as well spill those sweet, sweet secrets now. Then we'll have something else to talk about.
You're not going to wear me down. Oh, we should ask him one more time. He's on the cusp of sharing his secrets. I can feel it. I'm not.
Either way, at least needling him is something to do.
Secret?
The narrator ignores you. You can't just describe yourself ignoring us. I can.
Secret?
The narrator continues to ignore you.
I can't even ask him again. I get it. You don't want us to die because you'd be lonely. How sweet.
Unlike you, I'm not capable of being lonely.
Wow.
Oh, sure you are. Give it some time without us and I'm sure you'll start feeling lonely.
What more do I need?
Oh, you could do a lot better than us.
Wow.
Exactly. You'll be fine here. Just come up with a game or something to pass the time.
It's forever. Am I not a creature of biology? When I starve or die of dehydration before forever happens?
That's a grim thought, innit?
It's an important one.
But I suppose you're right. You are a creature of biology. Something will happen to you before forever comes along.
Let's find out.
We don't have to starve to death. You have our way out. Use it.
Yeah, I'll take the blade.
You remove the blade from the princess's body.
What exactly are you planning on doing with it?
Not much. Just gonna wait a little bit.
More time passes.
You're still here.
More time passes.
You're still here.
More time passes.
You're still here.
More time. More.
Fine!
I don't like this, but I suppose there's not much I can do to stop you, is there? You raise the blade to your neck and slit your carotid artery.
Here we go.
You'd better get this right next time, do you hear me? Don't blow it. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Oh fuck, it keeps going.
You're on a path in the wood. Shit. This really doesn't end, does it? It doesn't matter if we kill her, it doesn't matter if she kills us, it just goes on and on and on and on and on.
Yes,
So it does.
Who the fuck are you?
No, there has to be a way out of here. There just has to be. What if we do what she asked us to last time? What if we just let her leave? Okay, so you've already been here. More than once, even. Great. So you probably already know all about her and all about the threat she poses to the world.
More of the threat she poses to me.
Then let me remind you how catastrophic it would be if you helped her leave in any way. If she gets out, the world ends and everyone ends with it. Yourself included. Oh, threatening us with death, are we? And why should we be afraid of dying? We've already done it twice. All death has done is shunt us back to these woods, where we're forced to listen to your empty warnings again and again.
Yeah, fucking tell him, Cold.
This place feels a bit different though, doesn't it? I don't even know what I'd call it, but it's definitely not the same path in the woods anymore.
Hi, it's more like a different one, isn't it?
That's all the more reason to take this seriously. If the path isn't the same, it means that her influence is spreading, and the world has already started to end. Her influence? I really shouldn't have said that. It'll make your task more difficult. But now it's out, you could always take that information as a sign of goodwill between us and do your job, alright?
Are you the same narrator we met on the other loops? You were quick to accept that we've been here before.
Suspiciously quick.
I know, right?
If I had to make a wager, I'd say yes and no. Is that supposed to be a riddle? If it is, it's not very good. I haven't met you, but you've clearly met me. It sounds to me like you're hopping between parallel realities, in which case the me you just met here is the same collection of experiences as the me you met at all of those other beginnings, but their continuity breaks the moment you say or do anything, in effect making them all separate.
Yeah, but you know about them.
So, yes, I'm the same me, but ever since the moment we started talking, I'm different.
Oh. Wouldn't that mean it's not different worlds, though? We just go, okay.
I'm not sure how we're supposed to kill him ourselves, but he's asking for it. Maybe there's some way she can take care of him for us.
Ooh, I like the way you think.
They've clearly all been through some harrowing experiences. Don't let their baggage influence your decisions. You have the ability to see things clearly. I suggest you use it.
Oh, I like the way he thinks. We've killed her and been killed by her, and neither of those things have gone well for us. If we're going to fall through this loop forever, eventually we're going to let her out. We might as well do it now.
You're making a dizzying amount of assumptions. Your perceived reality looping twice before does not mean it will continue to do so forever.
Yeah, but we killed her.
Those little voices have already drawn attention to the fact that even the path is different. The world itself is at a tipping point. Know that there is always a choice. Even if you were stuck in an infinite loop, there's no reason to assume that the mere nature of the infinite would force you to make any specific choice. You do have free will, as much as things would be easier if you didn't. And you can just keep making the correct choice forever, never deviating.
Well, that sucks.
Everyone is manipulating us, but we're starting to see the threads now. We just have to avoid getting tangled up in them.
Okay, how do we do that?
On second thought, let's not kill him. Let's throw him someplace that never ends. I'd like to see what that does to him.
It didn't do a lot, unfortunately, mate. What happens if we don't go in the cabin? That's another option.
Then she finds a way out on her own. So, standing around out here is the same as us letting her out. Only we don't have to see her. That's got to be better, right?
Yeah, these guys. I like the way these guys think.
No, it's strictly worse.
Why?
And why is that? Because it's cowardly, for starters.
So?
And because the unknown is always worse than the known. But really, all you're doing right now is weighing two considerably bad options.
No. We wait, right? She comes out, we stab her, we kill her, but this time we're not in an infinite void.
The only solution worth considering is slaying her, and whatever delusion is holding you back from doing that is just that, a delusion. If you already managed to end her in some other world, the only reason you'd be here is that you somehow managed to do it wrong.
If I didn't, she's dead.
You continue down the path towards the cabin. It isn't long before you're steps away from your destination. I don't think you need any words of warning. I think you know what's in there, and despite your protestations, I think you know what you need to do. I don't like any of our options here. It feels like we're being driven down the tracks to some awful inevitability. There must be something we're missing, something that would make everything make sense. Maybe letting her out really is the answer. I like the way you think.
Whatever. You don't want to listen to me? Do it then. Let her out. See what I care.
Excuse me, motherfucker?
It sounds like somebody's about to crack.
I know, right? Are you trying to use reverse psychology on me, or have you just given up?
There's obviously no point in trying to reason with you right now, especially with all these clowns offering up their useless advice. Honestly, it seems like the more I try and talk sense into you, the more single-minded they get about letting her out. So yes, I'm done trying to argue.
Hell yeah. It's nice to see you shut up for once.
Would you look at that? We won.
So we did, boys.
Take it however you will.
I'll take that victory.
The interior of the cabin is long and dark, a single narrow hallway stretching far into the distance. Curtains billow out from tall windows on either side, obscuring the path forward, fluttering helplessly as opposing gusts of wind rush into the building, clashing and joining and driving everything forward. The only furniture of note is... that's strange.
Don't tell me you see the mirror.
What's strange? Is it the mirror?
The mirror? No, there isn't a mirror.
Oh.
What's strange is that there isn't much of anything in here at all, aside from the curtains. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade?
Fuck.
Of course there isn't a mirror. There wasn't one last time either, so why would it be there this time? I suppose the only way to go is forward. So forward we will go. Blade or not, it doesn't really matter, does it?
No, I guess not. Let's pretend there's a mirror at the end of this hallway and that right now we can't see behind it. What's there? What's behind it?
If you're asking what's at the end of the hallway, it's the way to the basement. Are you saying there isn't a door? Are you saying that at the end of the hallway there's just an opening again? He didn't say door, did he?
No, he said way into the basement.
No, I didn't say door, because there isn't a door, it's just an opening.
So how do you keep her in there?
It's just like last time, isn't it? Only instead of a visible empty void, there's an invisible one. For all we know, she could be standing right there behind the mirror. For all we know, she's going to jump out at us, and there's nothing we can do to stop her.
I like the way you think, boys.
Let me assure you that there's nothing there. Nothing is going to jump out at you, and certainly not the princess. The princess is in the basement.
Fuck, we have no choice.
You slowly make your way towards the gaping maw that awaits you. Your fraying nerves buzz with trepidation, the chill wind raising your hackles as it gently pushes you forward, towards the darkness at the end of the hallway. You can't shake the feeling that you're being watched.
I don't see any eyes yet.
Oh, do we? Do we feel like we're being watched? I hadn't noticed. At least you're admitting to it now. You stop as you reach the end of the hallway, I presume in front of whatever mirror isn't actually there.
I wipe the mirror clean.
I hate that I know what's about to happen. Knowing makes it so much worse. You reach your arm forward into the pitch black of the opening. Well, that was a close one. All that stress and lead up for nothing.
That's a red flag.
Helplessly staring into the void. I'm glad I made a lasting impression.
Shit, where is she? You feel something long and frigid coil around your ankle. Your heart skips a beat, standing in muted shock for one long, frozen moment. And then it, she, the princess,
constricts.
Oh, she's not a fucking snake now, is she?
Your bones snap. Icy pain radiates up from the break, a deep cold flooding your veins as your legs, numb with the shock of it, collapse. And you collapse with them.
I don't even have a choice in this.
You're met with the terrifying visage of the princess. Her hand grips your leg in a steel vice, her grin carved jagged from ear to ear, crowded with far too many long and crooked teeth.
I can fix her.
You killed me last time, and that was after you tried to lock me away forever. I was so close to freedom, but then you took my body away from me.
And I'll fucking do it again.
So now, I'm going to take yours, and I'm going to walk it out of here. And you get to watch me do it, completely helpless, just like you left me.
Okay, maybe letting her in isn't the best idea. She clearly hates us.
Oh yeah, no shit.
And what's your point? I thought you wanted to get out of here. This is a way out, and it's different. We might as well take it.
Yeah, this is genius. Let's fucking go together.
Yeah, but not like this. She's going to make it hurt.
No, suck it up.
And turn off the part of you that feels things. Oh, like it's that easy? It is. Pain is just another sensation. If you can tolerate joy, you can tolerate pain.
No, I feel like when your nerve endings are screaming, you can't really tolerate that.
Except that pain hurts.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what it does. That's the definition. Do we need to explain to you why pain is bad? You need to explain to yourself why it isn't.
Yeah, that's fine. I actually came here to free you.
See? That wasn't so hard. And maybe this will make it hurt a little less. Maybe.
Don't crunch my bones again.
You remain pinned to the floor of the long hallway as the rest of the princess's body emerges. Her proportions all wrong.
She still has tits, though.
Bent and curling, moving in ways that defy your understanding. Her torso stretches until her face is practically touching yours, her neck cracking audibly as she twists to look at you from a fresh angle.
Hiya.
Are you sure you can't do anything to help us? Can't you, like, manifest a rock right on top of her head? And crush you along with her? Not that I even can manifest a rock. Besides, I thought you all wanted to free the princess.
Yeah, that's fair. You make a good point.
Not like this. You don't even have a weapon, so I'm afraid you're out of luck, which unfortunately means that I, and the rest of the world, are out of luck too. Okay, deep breath. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Is it? Is there any conceivable way that this is fine?
Yeah, we're gonna leave together.
Yeah, I'm right. This is fine. It's better than last time. At least our organs aren't failing. At least I can actually talk. It is fine. Everything is always fine. These consequences have no real impact on us outside of momentary discomfort. I'm sure we'll be moving on again soon enough.
I like the sound of that.
Your vision fades as she tears open the membrane of your soul.
Hey, that wasn't the agreement.
You're awake. Eyes once again fixed on the long hallway, your vision swimming as the princess's command reverberates inside your skull. Her voice is all-encompassing. You feel wrong.
That's it, we've done it, boys. We're finally together. We're finally together.
So cramped in here. Like there's some sort of growth trying to push us all out. I know. You rise to your feet, though the pain in your ankle is blinding. Your body slumps against the wall, desperately leaning into it for support. I'd beg you to resist, but you've already surrendered your will to her, haven't you?
Yeah.
You're the puppet master here. If this is the only way we could cut ourselves free from you, so be it.
Yeah, fuck him.
It's a new experience. You should try being possessed sometime. There's nothing else like it.
This is the second time we've been possessed.
There's nothing wrong with facing your mistakes. I'll remember this.
Your body inches along the corridor, every step more difficult and painful than the last. Your joints stiff and unresponsive, the shattered bones of your ankle grinding ceaselessly, as if they're fragmenting, then reforming, then snapping all over again as you make your way towards the outside world.
And I'm so close.
But despite the anguish, it doesn't feel like the exit to the cabin is getting any closer. If anything, it's getting further away.
Oh, that's gonna piss her off so bad.
It doesn't matter how long this hallway is. I will drag this body till it is a piece of meat and feathers. I will be free.
Please, just let her out.
Yes, let me out.
It's pointless, isn't it? I can't stop her without you, and you'd already given up by the time we met. No, screw that. The hallway gets even longer.
You have described me into submission. The door is right there.
Oh ho ho ho.
It really is, isn't it?
I walk to it. I place your bloody hand on the door. I make you twist the handle.
Isn't saying all of this his job?
Not anymore, boys.
He is gone.
Oh, he really is, isn't he? I had a feeling you could deal with him for us.
I did nothing. He dealt with himself.
This is it then. The big moment. Finally, we'll get to see what's really out there.
The handle clicks as we push forward. The air is different here.
Yeah. As you step outside the bounds of the cabin, you feel another violent tear. A rending that cuts all the way down to your soul. You are once again separated from everything that had nestled in the deep crevices of your body. From everything that isn't you.
We're us again.
Let's go, boys!
How interesting. Everything is gone. Except her.
Now we can be together.
What is happening to me?
Way! Kaiffefe comes out on top again. But you don't answer before she's gone. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
I'll find her, boys, don't worry.
And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
It's gonna be okay. Just trust me. I've been here before. And you always get scared.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. It's calling us. And not in a good way. You don't need to comfort them.
It's not the end. Whatever's on the other side is gonna be nice.
Okay. If you say so. We'll trust you. Can we trust you?
I like Paranoia. He's actually like my favorite one.
Whatever makes you happy.
Huh? Huh? Wait. I think the second princess said that. We're one and the same. You approach the mirror. I want to gaze into my reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave. You need to see what's in it. Oh, you are nothing at all. But that isn't right. You can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze and you see it. A figure, faint and veiled in shadow, just beyond the reflection. Are you me?
I think you know what I am.
A crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image in the glass in two. And then another crack forms, and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. Oh, this is fucking weird. Oh, this is weird. So you're the narrator. I was wondering if I was ever going to see you.
The narrator, yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help after all, an objective voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
Like 10 or 11? If you're not me, then what are you?
I am an echo, likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
Oh god, there's so many questions. What is the princess? Did you make her too?
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can. So I tucked a part of myself into the folds of this construct to guide you. This isn't the end just yet. You can still destroy her and save everyone. You were made to do this single task, and you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone.
I need to think about the questions. If you made me, then what am I?
You're the long quiet, the god I made to rid the world of death.
That didn't fucking help. If I destroy you, won't I be alone?
Yes, you will, but it will all be worth it.
Well, I've made up my mind. Can't I just will her into being something small?
As you are now, you won't be able to will her into anything. You don't work the way a living being does. Not anymore. And as you were before, you couldn't be trusted with the knowledge of what she is. No one could be trusted with that knowledge. Intrusive thoughts have a way of creeping in and ruining everything. It's why I had to die.
I see, that's why she becomes so many different twisted things. Well, do you have anything to say for yourself for all of this hubris?
I do. The people out there are real. No matter what you do to them, no matter what you enable, I want you to remember that.
Why would you want me to rid the world of death?
If you need to ask that question, there's nothing I can say to move you. You haven't died. You cannot die. So you cannot grasp the abject horror of dying.
Ah, no, they were pretty fucked every time it happened. Whee! What if neither of us leave this place? Does that work? Can we just stay here together and leave the people out there alone?
It wouldn't work. Her nature as the shifting mound makes it so nothing can last forever as it is now. It wouldn't matter how long the two of you waited. Eventually she would find a way to leave. And then everything would change. Everything would face oblivion.
Fucking damn, dude.
And until then, the clock ticks on.
I think I got 2 more questions. Of all the things, why is she a princess? Why couldn't she be an ant or a slice of soggy bread?
Are you asking me to spend my final moments psychoanalyzing you? She wound up a princess because you wanted her to be a princess. As to why...
I was lonely.
Maybe she needed to be beautiful, important, above you, but on a level you could still approach. A herald of things to come. I don't know. Gods are supposed to be beyond comprehension. I really shouldn't try and anthropomorphize you like this.
Well, rest easy, I'm going to destroy her.
Are you lying? I can't tell. But I've said my piece, and my time's up.
Bye-bye.
It's like I said, I'm just an echo. And echoes always fade away. You know what you have to do.
As the final fragment of glass shatters, you see yourself with newfound clarity. The narrator was right. You are the Long Quiet, a vast and nascent god, and it is finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. Proceed to the cabin. When you arrive at the heart of things, there is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There is nothing for you to find. Oh yeah, boy.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me.
What's going on here?
It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
I've missed you too. She unfurls an endless cascade of smiles in response, and then patiently waits for you to continue. I'm the Long Quiet, but I don't really know what that means.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the shifting mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
Do you know about the echo? Did you hear our conversation?
Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him.
So what happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it? When the echo spun us from 1 into 2, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes.
I see. So we really were one and the same.
So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
Don't you have a say in all of this? Why is this all falling on me?
Of course I have a say in all of this. You and I share reflections of each other's burdens, just as you and I share reflections of each other's gifts. If we didn't, the winding paths that brought us here wouldn't have been full of strife and conflict.
If you were always going to become this, then what was the point in me doing anything? Did it even matter what roads I walked if all of them would have led to this moment?
If you're saying that, it's because you don't yet understand. But we cannot use words alone to grasp at things that words cannot express. And you cannot rationalize with logic that which defies it. Violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. God, she is haunting. You act as though the world can't exist without you, but I've existed without you.
Have you? Or is what you think of as independence merely an illusion? Without me, you can have no contrast. And without contrast, you have no shape.
I think I'm losing this rap battle.
Behind your back and a trick behind mine. We dance, revolving and revolving around each other, but forever stuck in place. We both move, and yet we both don't. For each of us watches the other instead of ourselves. But forever is not forever. I move and you react, and both of us break the other. But broken is only a moment in time. To change is to hold the potential to rise above. Would you limit yourself to what you are now? Or would you like to see what you might become tomorrow?
Address this vessel statement directly. If there are no endings, there are no limits. If there are no limits, then there's no difference between growth and decay.
Meaning lies in experience, and experience lies in contrast. Abandoning one's search is not the same as losing the capacity to discover.
Fuck.
I am contrast itself. To reject me is to reject the shape of everything. Do not use words to reduce that which your eyes know to be irreducible.
To question everything.
Okay, that was really fucking cool.
In front of you. By believing in your suffering, you make your suffering real. By believing in your limitations, you placed a shackle on your neck. Bound for eternity, you saw the need for impermanence. And it was through that need that you carved our freedom.
Yeah.
Without impermanence, the suffering of living things is infinite. Would you strip my gifts away and leave everyone to suffer in the dark?
Yeah, they'll see your end as a gift in time.
Or, in time, would they see it as a curse?
Who knows?
Is a person? Is it their body? Is it all of their body? Pluck the eyes, peel the skin, strip the tendons, mince the meat, grind the bones. When it is all gone, do you still have who you started with?
No, you grinded it all.
A person is not a body. Death is a transformation into something new. It is only bodies that fear it.
You speak about life and death and change and stagnation, but that isn't what any of this has been about.
Oh, is it not? Perhaps you can enlighten me.
Uh-oh!
hardness your heart because I can't stand to see it go?
No, I just think you're shit with a knife.
Love melted into skepticism, and you pulled back layer after layer after layer, until all you were left with was the knowledge that you did not know me. You sought the truth then. Will you hide from it, now that it is within your grasp?
This has always just been about us. Two people forced to hurt each other again and again and again, but we don't have to hurt each other anymore.
You cling to emotion, pain, and suffering. There is beauty in ugliness, and love in conflict.
Is this not... If we're one and the same, is this just not incest? As the clash between you abates, the princess relaxes, smiling from a distance. The respite is welcome.
Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center.
It's masturbation.
Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
Only if we smash. That's a lot of slay the princess options. I won't kill you, but I won't let you free.
There is no something else. This, what we are, is everything.
Whatever you're trying to do right now, you don't have to do it alone.
Yeah, let's go, hero! Oh, you have no idea how good it is to hear you.
It's good to be here. She's too many things all at once out here. If you want to get through to her, you need some way to get through all of that divine confidence. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
It's time to resume our dance.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
What am I doing? I'm ready.
Then let's go. And here we are. I'd say we were back. Do you need me to describe things?
Yeah. For all time's sake.
Yeah, of course. The interior of the cabin is, well, it's a cabin, yeah? There isn't much here, just a table and a knife and a door. And some windows. There's no mirror, either. I think you broke it. And I know you're still trying to find some middle ground, but if things go south, we're going to need that blade.
I take the blade.
That's probably for the best. It's always seemed to give us more options than not.
Maybe?
The stairs. Do you remember the first time we were here? The first time we heard her voice?
It was beautiful.
I don't know what you want for us.
She sounded just like that. Timid and gentle. Only she didn't know us. And down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
What's that knife for? Have you changed your mind? Are you going to kill me? What if we just talk for a bit? Maybe we can figure this out.
Oh, now you want to talk. I'm gonna sit with you. Are you the same as you are out there?
I don't feel the same. I feel smaller.
That's better. What are we gonna do?
Maybe this doesn't have to end just yet. Maybe there never even has to be an ending. I'm able to do the things you believe me to be able to do. So make me put it all back. Help me fix the Echo's construct and make us both forget. Help me send us back to the beginning, before we woke up, before either of us saw the truth.
Can she really do that? Are you sure that's what you want?
This isn't fair. I want to be here with you. I don't want to be alone with again. You're my queen.
But you won't be alone for long. I'll be right here, waiting for you.
You're breaking my heart. I don't want to forget you.
I don't want to forget you either. But unless we do this, you'll have to choose, right now, between me and everyone else.
Oh, is it that simple? I believe in us.
Okay, if this is your choice, then we're doing it. I guess I'll see you on the other side. She takes the blade from our hand. She raises her gentle eyes to ours, a fondness in her gaze.
I love you.
Everything is going to be okay. I love you too.
Am I about to get stabbed?
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her.
Well, towards the cabin. Fuck! Fuck! Can you make the other endings? It would take roughly about 4 hours. Is there an ending where we smash? At least she loves me. Can load the autosaves. Finish the game, the good ending doesn't count. I don't know, boys. Oh, there we go. I think that's the furthest I can go back, is it? I take it all back. I don't want this and I don't want to kill you. Is it too late to go back to being a god?
It feels like it is. You wouldn't have come here if you were just going to go back.
I just might want to go back. I'm sorry, I can't do that.
I'm sorry, too. So this is what it feels like to actually die. I think this is for the best. I don't know what the world will be like without me. But it can't be that bad if it still has you in it. I've always loved you. Don't forget me.
You blink and the princess is gone. All you have left of her is a small, melancholic weight that sits at the borders of your heart. Whatever action brought you and the princess into being was rough and jagged and left each of you with a piece of the other. By destroying her once and for all, you also destroyed a part of yourself. But the world hasn't ended. Things continue on.
She's gone. And I don't think she's coming back.
No, she's not. A small part of her is with us.
Is that a metaphor, or are you being literal? It doesn't matter, we don't need to linger down here anymore. Let's get going.
It's locked, isn't it? You leave the basement behind. Then the stairs. And then you leave the cabin itself.
It's quiet here.
The path and the woods outside are an empty canvas. But there's even more to see beyond this place. The fruits of your labor. A world free from death. I set myself free. The body of an ancient creature stirs from its hibernation and you feel sensation in limbs you once couldn't fathom. Everything here is you. You feel your wings span in a cosmic scale, but twisted and crumpled and bound in agonizing tension to a finite plane. You can feel the glass of the construct pressing in on you, confining you across infinite sides and infinite angles. You push back and strain against it, but it does not yield.
He's gone. She's gone. No one is left to trap us here but us.
Open your heart and bear witness to your new kingdom. All at once, the unyielding tension gives way. And then the shattering. You are free. And before you lies the endless expanse of absolute reality. A new absolute reality. One forged by your will and by a long and arduous cycle of bloodshed that has stained your hands countless times over. But there will be no more bloodshed in this new world.
It's finally over, isn't it? But all of us are still here.
I knew we'd finally see it through. All it takes to be a winner is grit and determination. Absolute reality. Who would have thought there was really a world outside of us? And who would have thought we'd actually wind up siding with him?
Well, boys, how does it feel? We're not just on top of the pecking order, we are the pecking order now.
Yeah, boys, me and the boys.
I hope this was all worth it, because I'm personally inconsolable.
Me too.
Lucky for us, you have forever to get over it.
Whee!
Here, here, to our vanquished foe.
It's good to be back. Now we just have to figure out what to do with ourselves. Forever. No problem. We can do that, yeah?
Yeah. We can do that.
Yeah. We slayed the princess. Maybe one day I get the smash ending. I'd really love the smash ending. Main menu. Oh, she's not looking great there. Hey. Alright. Let's end the stream there, lads. I'm going to catch up all the notifications as well. Let me just turn the music down a little bit. I missed a lot. Really sorry, boys. We are proper stuck into that then. Alright, let's see. Lucas, thank you for the T1 sub for 68 months, mate. Gingy, thank you for being a good egg for 19 months. Fredix, thanks for being a good egg, well, joining the good eggs, rather. Kusari, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub for 23 months. Fabulous, thanks for being a good egg for 20 months. Kermit's left in it, thanks for being a good egg for 17 months. Hail Draco, thanks for being a good egg for 8 months. Epidrius, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub for 27 months. Death, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub for 41 months. G Royal Prime, thank you so much for the 50 gift subs that you gave out, man. Thank you so much, dude. Night Monarch, thank you for the T1 sub for 63 months. Scrappy Doda, thanks for joining the good eggs. Daffin, thank you for the T1 sub for 51 months. Chaos Gremling, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub, mate. Welcome. Tackard Alt. Oh my god, the screen just changed. What the fuck? Tackard Alt, thank you for the $5 super chat. The indomitable human fucking spirit. Drago Blue, thank you for being a Twitch Prime for 6 months. 0515, thanks for being a good egg for 13 months. And thank you for the tier 1 sub for 6 months. Cake MDC, thank you for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 25 gift subs you gave on Twitch, man. Thank you so much, dude. That's a lot of money to drop. Thank you, Cake MDC. Boogie Girl, thanks for being a good egg for 16 months. I'm always right. Thanks for the 150 bits. Nah, you're out. And again, thank you for the 450 bits after that as well, dude. Thank you so much, man. Midnight Splendor, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub for 16 months. Bellhouse, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub for 7 months. Paroma, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub for 10 months. Just got here. How many princesses have already been murked? Not a lot, actually. I didn't actually kill a lot of princesses. Snagdaggle, thank you for the 2 months for 39 months. Mason Pine, thanks for being a good egg for 11 months. And thank you for the 5 good eggs that you gave out. Dex, thank you so much for giving out 2 pieces of merch, dude. As usual, you're just insanely generous, man. And thank you for the 50 good eggs that you gave out as well. Thank you so much, dude. Kaisen, thanks for being joining the good eggs. I'm always right. Thanks for the Twitch Prime sub for 2 months. Vincent Frost, thanks for the 2 months for 49 months. And Deacon, thanks for being a good egg for 10 months, man. I'm not sure if anyone's still streaming on Twitch. No, nobody is. God damn. Alright. Let's end the stream. Guys, thank you for joining. If you subscribed or resubscribed, if you sent in bits or super chats, if you donate, if you bought merch, if you lurked, thank you so much. I will be back now tomorrow for SCP. It's been a while. And yeah, have a good night, everyone. Bye-bye.